again!
Oh, look, it's...
What? You! Braceface?
Didn't you bully a girl named Braceface?
If you're being bullied, it's because you're a nerd who loves science and has a speech impediment, and the way to solve it is by... How did she solve it? By getting someone who used to be a bully, and that training will ultimately fail, so you'll just have them record it and send it to their dads, who may or may not be dating. You know what though? I really feel like this content has inspired me. Not just to never touch a girl's butt again, but also to stand up and confront my bully. I really feel like I can stand up to him and tell him that I'm not gonna be taking this anymore. I'm serious. I'm gonna go confront my bully. Hey, Dad. Oh, hey, it's Four Eyes. What's up, loser? That insult might have worked on me before, but not this time. Wait, what? Oh God, you only have 2 eyes now. What am I supposed to call you, Two Eyes? That's not funny. Yeah, and you know what else? I don't care if you bully me anymore, because I know someday I'm gonna grow up to be successful, and you'll still be here, in my apartment, being a bully. And he's standing up for himself. No, I can't handle this. I'm melting. Oh God, this hurts, why? Oh, yes, it's working, it's working. Oh God, this hurts, it's so painful. Oh yes, I finally beat my bully, I did it. Yes. Oh. Wait, is he dead? Alright, Greg, well, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you're not part of Greg yet, guys, Greg is our family. We are the strongest channel on YouTube. We're the fastest growing channel on YouTube. Don't look that up. We were actually the first channel to hit 100 million subs and then lose it in the same day. But the important part is that we gained them in the first place. And don't ask why we lost them. You don't want to know. So guys, all you have to do to be Greg is just hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and then legally change your name to Greg. Just kidding. But if you wanted to, that would be, I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Shout out to the cookie jar. Thank you for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg, and you will live in our hearts forever. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back with another video very soon. See you next time. What's up guys, it's me Danny back with another hilariously spooky video. And I say spooky because today we're going to be talking about a genre of YouTube that I've just discovered where people pretend to be haunted by ghosts and demons in their vlogs to get more views on YouTube. It's kind of hilarious, and I've only just started to see these. It's like a new trend that's popping up. A lot of vloggers are doing it. They'll just pretend like they're in the movie Paranormal Activity, basically, like they're being haunted. I've seen Lance Stewart do it, Logan Paul, Rice Gum, Jake Paul. It's so weird because usually vloggers will like accentuate certain aspects of their life and maybe make things that aren't necessarily true but are at least based in reality. But this is the first time I've seen people just literally make up something completely outlandish for views that like is not even a little bit based in reality. They're just like, they're literally just making up stories and presenting them as if they're real. Okay, so the first person I noticed doing this was Lance Stewart. He used to be a Viner. He would always pull pranks on his grandma. You might remember his face, or probably more accurately, you probably remember the sound of his grandma screaming at him.
Cover your mouth next time, you asshole! Get the fuck out of here!
But if you've never seen him before, Lance Stewart is basically the real-life version of Randall from Recess. He's a daily vlogger now. He uploads every day, I think, and his vlogs are always like 25 minutes long. And I guess he has trouble filling that much time, so he just makes things up and puts them in his vlog. The first time I saw this video was in, I think it was in H3H3's podcast because they were talking about it. If you just search Lance Stewart Ghost on YouTube, you'll see how much he's milking this idea. He's made probably 700 videos about ghosts. So this is the one that I saw in the H3 podcast. It's called The Demon Dragged Me Out of My Bed, and then in parentheses, Real Paranormal Activity. So keep in mind that he is trying to pass this off as something that actually happened. It's not like a tongue-in-cheek, oh look at us vloggers. This is like, he's actually trying to make you believe this.
It's currently 1 a.m. and I told you guys yesterday when I ended the video that I was going to be recording myself tonight when I go to sleep to see what happens, because yesterday some crazy stuff actually did go down when I went to sleep, so I wanted to see if something would happen again tonight when I fell asleep. So I'm about to prop my camera up right now and see if anything does happen.
Okay, so he prefaces the video by saying some crazy stuff happened last night while while he was asleep, and I haven't watched the vlog from the day before because I don't like his videos, but I'm not really sure what happened the night before that is prompting him to put his camera up while he sleeps. I'm pretty sure that all of this stuff started happening in his vlog because he played with a Ouija board. So all of this paranormal stuff started happening because he was talking to demons through an Ouija board. Is it a Ouija board or is it an Ouija board? I don't know. Now he's got the camera set up in his room. The lights in his room are clearly still on because you can see him. He also added scary music into the background of this. It has become a trope in this genre of YouTube. Everybody adds in their own scary music to their own vlogs, which is hilarious to me for some reason. Like, if this was really happening and if you were genuinely terrified, would you edit this and then be like, no, still not scary enough, needs horror music. Okay, so now the time on the clock is about 3:30. He started recording at 1. Just an interesting side note, the cameras that vloggers use, or at least most vloggers, and I assume Lance 210 use, all have a record limit of 30 minutes. So if he really was recording this and went to sleep, the camera would have stopped recording after 30 minutes. So you can tell, really, he just went to sleep and probably recorded for 10 minutes and then sped it up to look like maybe it was longer. And also, his girlfriend just doesn't move for the entire time they're asleep. But now it's 3:30 and it's slowed down, so I'm assuming something's going to happen. I like how his girlfriend starts screaming right away. Like, her initial reaction isn't like, babe, why are you on the floor? It's the middle of the night. She immediately sees Lance on the floor and just starts screaming. So the most important takeaway from this is that you can see the editing that he did to make it look like he was getting dragged off the bed. If you look at the lotion bottle, you can see how it was clearly manipulated in some way, cut here, and then it snaps back into place after he leaves the frame. So basically they had to cut part of it out probably because there was a rope or somebody in it, and so they just replaced it with a still image, but they did a bad job of lining it up. In terms of things like that demons could be doing to you, dragging you out of bed's like not the worst. I could see you getting mad if it like got you into a car accident or something and you will never walk again. But I don't know. Getting dragged out of bed isn't the worst thing that you could possibly do. That's about the amount of inconvenience of like my dog waking me up in the middle of the night. Okay, so that was like an emotional roller coaster, and that was like the main beef of the vlog. That was the main meat of the vlog. And that was 1 minute and 30 seconds of action, and the rest of Lance's vlog is 21 minutes and 30 seconds long. So we get to watch another about 20 minutes of him just talking about it now, I think.
Guys, so it is currently the next morning, and I don't know what to do.
So Lance talked about it for a while and then decided to call like a priest to get an exorcism or something. And he's trying to call him, and it seems like the ghost has gotten rid of his phone connection and made it so he can't cry out for help. It didn't get rid of his Wi-Fi though, obviously, because he was able to upload this video, which is interesting to me. The ghost has the ability to like make it so he can't make phone calls, but somehow Lance could still upload this YouTube video, and he's been uploading consistently daily for like if you didn't want Lance to be able to contact anybody about this, you probably should have prevented him from uploading this video to his 3.4 million subscribers on YouTube, maybe. Okay, so that one was pretty crazy, but it gets way crazier. Because about a week after he uploaded that video, he uploaded another video called I Was Possessed, and then in parentheses, actual footage. Another thing that people tend to do when they upload videos like this is put a title, and then in parentheses, they try to convince you that it's real. The other one was Demon Dragged Me Out of Bed, Real Paranormal Activity, and this one is I Was Possessed, actual footage. So he's really, really hoping that you'll believe that this is true.
And he's just staring at the TV. Lance, what's the matter? Lance.
In my mind, I would like to imagine that this is the absolute scariest thing that Lance Stewart could come up with, is him sitting in bed with his shirt off, staring angrily into the camera.
Lance.
This exchange of her yelling Lance and him staring into the camera lasts for about 3 minutes.
Come on, go back to sleep.
Shut up! That's how demons talk. Demons are very easily aggravated, and if you keep telling them to go back to sleep, they will tell you to shut up, okay? A demon is not afraid to tell you to shut up. And now Lance starts doing something that we all know demons do. He starts banging his head against a pillow.
Stop. Now.
And then he starts scratching his wall. I like that he's scratching his wall barely enough to make a scratching sound, but not so much that he'll damage his wall. Demons are real sticklers for interior decorating, and they really don't want to mess up your paint.
Stop. Now.
Uh-oh.
Get out of him. Leave Lance alone.
I kind of think Lance wrote this just so he could like yell at his girlfriend and have an excuse to yell at his girlfriend. It's just a little weird how into that part he gets. Like he pretty much phones it in for the rest of it, but when it's time to yell "shut the fuck up, bitch" at his girlfriend, he's like there. So let's go ahead and check out some of the comments on this video because I'm really curious to see what other people actually think of this. It has a shocking amount of likes. 100,000 likes and only 27,000 dislikes. That's like a really good ratio for something that's so obviously fake. Someone said, "I'm possessed by a demon, but I can still edit and post my videos on time. This is the most boring possession I've seen in my life, and I'm a priest." Boring? I don't think the guy saw the part where he scratched the wall and hit his head on the pillow. I have a theory. At the beginning, Lance says, "break it," and then starts hitting one part of the wall. Maybe there's something in the wall the ghost wants. Like so Lance can see. I kind of feel bad for this person because they actually think it's real, but they're being helpful. Like they want to help Lance. They don't get that it's not real, and they're actually concerned about him. That's probably the worst part about this, is that like kids actually think that this is real and think that this is something that can happen in real life. Cool Boy says Lance should go to church and stop saying bad words, like if you agree. Everybody knows that you only can get possessed if you say bad words, so I would agree with Cool Boy on this one. So I think my biggest takeaway from Lance's videos is that the best way to act like you're possessed is just to sit in bed and just stare angrily at somebody.
Danny, can you walk the dog? Danny, like I'm kind of busy right now, so I need you to take out the dog. I don't know why you're looking at me like that. Danny? Danny, there's nothing up there. If you were possessed right now, that would be the dumbest ghost I've ever met. And I've met a lot of ghosts. This isn't gonna get you out of walking the dog. Ooh, spooky, isn't it? Oh, Peanut loves it. I know it's weird that we've only been married for like 2 weeks. That's no excuse for you to start acting crazy. Like, I don't know. What? Daniel, if I play along, I pretend there's a ghost in you. Oh, wow, I'm scared. Come on.
Can you just pretend?
Oh.
Can you just pretend?
For like 5 minutes, okay. Go ahead. Oh my god. Danny, what's he grabbing? It's probably a knife, a wall knife.
So Lance isn't the only person that's been doing this style of video. Logan Paul made a video very similar called Real Ghost Caught on Camera, Not Clickbait. He's using the same formula where he says something paranormal happened to him and then promises you that it's real. Quick warning before we watch this Logan Paul video. Watching a Logan Paul vlog can feel a bit like getting yelled at for 20 minutes. So if you're sensitive to that sort of thing, you might want to pause the video now.
I'm freaking the fuck out, bro. I'm about to elaborate with my viewers why I think it's 100% real.
Okay, so apparently Logan's friend, I think, posted a video, and Logan is watching it back right now and realized that there's a ghost in the background. Now he's freaking out and FaceTiming his friend who's naked and wet for some reason. And they're gonna tell us about this ghost that they saw.
So I'm gonna show you the clip from his vlog first, and then we'll dive into the actual file itself. This is from his vlog. I'm only gonna show you a little bit because that's all that's necessary, but check it out.
What is that right there? That place. Dude, there's a cat right there. There's a cat.
Did you see that?
Dude, there's a cat
Right there, what the f? Holy shit!
Alright, I think we're amping it up a little bit too much, Logan. It's just like smoke that passes by. Even if it was a ghost, would you really be that excited? Have you ever met anybody that excited about anything in real life?
Holy Alright, we're gonna take this frame by frame. Right here we see the ghost approaching, right? It passes through, like very clear, it almost like jumps through space a little bit. You see the ghost like form. You see it form again when George's flashlight is finished cutting through it. To me, it is so clear that it is a person.
Cue the spooky music that everybody wants to put in their videos for some reason.
But what makes this stand out for me, and for me to say this is a ghost, this fucking hand This is a hand, son.
What kind of ghost is that? What is that the outline of? What did this person look like in real life before they turned into a ghost? What? That's not a very spooky shape. I've seen spookier shapes, definitely. They could have just made it up. I mean, it's so dark, they could have just outlined a scarier shape.
Right here.
Is this music from Halloween Town? What is this? Is this Nightmare Before Christmas? What is this? I wouldn't have thought this was scary if it weren't for the music, honestly. So the rest of the video is basically just him freaking out about the ghost that he saw. I think that like the real problem with these videos is that the vloggers already had like a tendency to exaggerate their lives and make them seem way more interesting. And I think that's harmful to like kids because nobody's life is this interesting. And I feel like they're setting a standard for people that's just like not able to be met. Like nobody can have a life this exciting because you can't, it just doesn't exist. But they make it seem like their life is this exciting. And now they're going and throwing ghosts in the mix? Like, first kids are gonna be let down because they're not gonna have this life and now they have to worry about ghosts? Anyway, so that's the end of that video. What is that? Hello? A Ouija board. Okay. If it's one thing I learned from YouTube videos, it's never, ever use a Ouija board. Unless you want millions of views and millions of dollars. Let's do it. Are there any spirits here? Why? That must mean yes. Okay, spirit, what is your name? Oh, it's moving, it's moving. Lenny. This is a really specific Ouija board. Oh, it's moving again, it's moving. Where's it? Yeah, I guess it is pretty specific. Oh. Okay, spirit, what do you want from me? Are you Lenny?
Yep.
Why are you haunting me?
I really like your videos. I just wanted to know if you wanted to collab.
What?
Well, I'm a YouTuber. I do lifestyle videos, life hacks, stuff like that. I've been trying to get my channel more subs for a while now. I've actually been haunting Lance Stewart and Logan Paul.
Wait, that was you? In their vlogs?
Yeah, well, I've been trying to get them to collab with me, but they keep putting me in their videos without shouting me out.
Oh. Well, I'm not really looking for a ghost to collaborate with right now.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No! I'm gonna go haunt Jake Paul.
Alright, man, good luck. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Shout out to LPS Cutie TV, thank you for turning on my notifications. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. This is the most state-of-the-art VR headset on the market today, and I am its newest and proudest owner. The reason I went out and got this headset is because I want to experience the worst VR games in existence. I've done other videos before about trying bad iPhone games, but I have a feeling that VR games are gonna be so much worse. Because sure, those games have had bad graphics and glitches and didn't make any sense, but imagine strapping all of those things to your eyeballs. I think these games, if they're really bad, might be the worst gaming experience possible. Or maybe they'll actually be really good. I'm not actually sure. This is the first game I'm gonna play. It's called Eastwood VR. I found this game by going to Steam's VR section. I searched shooter, and then I scrolled all the way down to the bottom to find the worst reviewed game. As you can see, it says 18% of the 11 user reviews for this game are positive. Let's check out the trailer. Just shoot people and fight people all in like an old Western setting? That actually sounds kind of fun. Okay, you can shoot chickens. You can shoot a bunch of people at once. This game seems cool as heck. Wait, who is that? What is that guy? Are those... You need to defeat the worst guys on the whole Wild West to become the coolest cowboy ever. Every next bandit got harder reaction and shooting skill. Game has more than 10 different levels with different enemies. Okay, tell us how many levels though. More than 10 is super vague. Is it 11? Are there 11 different levels? Also, there are a few bonus levels. They have different levels and bonus levels. Also, there is multiplayer mode where you can compete with other players online. Dude, this game actually sounds sick. Why does this have such bad reviews? Bad game. It is not polished at all. Throw your pistol away and you cannot do anything else in the game, not even restart. Okay, note to self, do not throw pistol away, because I guess I will not be able to do anything in the game if I do. This person said, wish I knew how to get my money back, and then it says, product refunded. Guess he figured out how. And then this review says, I kind of like it for some reason. I have no clue why, but this game slaps. I wish I could remember why, but I just black out every time I play it, and when I come to, I just know that I had a good time. All right, I'm gonna buy it, and we're gonna figure out what exactly is going on with this game. It's only $4, why not? Now, unfortunately, I've played a few VR games before, and my body is not exactly built for it. If I play in VR for too long, I get what I like to call VR fever, which is not the fun kind of fever. It's not like Bieber fever. It's the kind of fever where I get nauseous from motion sickness. So I'm gonna need to get nice and hydrated for this, and I'm gonna need that hydration to be nice and fun. Luckily, I have my Air Up bottle, which is exactly that, and they're also the sponsor of this video. How perfect is that? Air Up is a whole new way to get hydrated. While you're drinking regular plain tap water, you get to experience the flavor of a variety of delectable scent pods, which you place right here. Every time you take a sip, both water and scented air are transported up into your mouth, and thanks to the science of scent-based taste, you actually experience the flavor of peach, or whatever flavor you want. They have an endless array of flavors. If you ever want to drink just plain water, you can just push the scent pod down, and then you can pull your scent pod back up when you want water flavored only by scent. I like my Air Up bottle because it's not adding any sugar or sweeteners or additives to the water. It's literally just plain water, but you end up drinking more because of the flavor. So if you want to experience Air Up for yourself, click the link in the description and use my code Danny. Thanks to Air Up for sponsoring this video. Now let's game. It's time to play some Eastwood VR! Entering the Wild West world of Eastwood VR, I was immediately greeted by the most aggressive NPC I've ever come across. Bitch! Oh my god. What the hell? Such an aggressive way to start the game. Come here, you big fuck! The very first thing you're supposed to do in this game is duel this guy, but for some reason, the game spawned me without hands. Right off the bat, I'm not seeing hands? Okay, let me try restarting the game. Please give me hands. Please give me hands. Yes, okay, I have hands this time. All right, it says shoot him to enter the saloon. Is that how it worked in the Wild West? Son of a bitch. You have to shoot the bartender to enter the saloon? Now that I could actually grab my gun, it was time to use it. Oh, To do so, you must wait for the round to start. There's a little countdown and then a whistle. And then you have to pick up your gun and shoot him before he can shoot you. Dude! This took a little bit too long to figure out, honestly. Don't know what I did wrong that time. Come here, you big fuck! Easy. Whoa! I did it! Let's go. Hell yeah, partner. Hey, I dropped my gun and I got it back. The review said you can't do that. Guess they were wrong. So do I want to continue or restart? Yeah, as much fun as that was, I think I'm going to want to continue. Also, that is the funniest death pose I've ever seen. Dude is face down, ass up. Continue. So it turns out none of the menus work in this game. So I just decided I'm gonna shoot this guy and go into the saloon. Lovely, okay. So now I'm in the saloon. This is kind of fun. I'm actually, I mean, it's not that bad so far. I immediately began to explore everything this saloon had to offer. And it turns out there's quite a bit. You can throw this pot up in the air. Whoa! You can stack chairs on top of each other. Ooh, dude, I wonder if I could like make a fort out of chairs. Probably not what the game was intended for, but dude, you can. Let's go. I guess it turns out to make an entertaining game for me, you don't need to program in any story or challenges. Just give me a bunch of shit I can move around. A glug glug glug. Do I look like I'm drinking beer? A glug glug glug. Okay, he didn't seem to care about that. Can I grab him? Oh! Oh, I've stunned him. What the fuck did I do? Ah, oh my God. I touched him one time. I think I killed him. I think I have the touch of death, guys. I guess the game heard I like having things to pick up and move around and answered my prayers in the most terrifying way possible. Ah, dude, this is like actually creepy. I'm holding him up with one hand. He's just like floating around. This is exhilarating. Bad boy. Holy shit, dude, this is crazy. The other patrons of the saloon didn't really seem to have much going on. Smash. Touch of death. Oh, touch of death doesn't work on him. So maybe there was just something wrong with that one guy. Maybe he had his own thing going on. He had his own demons. Don't worry about him, man. He would have done that anyway, even if you weren't there. Can I pick up this gun? And one for you? For looking at me like that? Wonder if I can steal this guy's gun. That'd be kind of fun, huh? Okay, that's funny. On the wall of the saloon, there's a list of other bandits you can duel with. Oh, okay. And I guess that's how we start them.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my God. This guy was equally mean, but a little bit more whispery.
Son of a bitch.
And about 100,000 times harder to kill. Oh my, whoa! That was so fast. What? Dude, I can't even shoot one bullet in the time it takes for him to like shoot like 12 at me. On top of that, that zombie level that was advertised on Steam is nowhere to be found in this game. I'm kind of curious about the zombie one, but I'm actually not seeing that on here. I did, however, find the chicken game. Kill all chicks. Finally, after a stressful time in that saloon, it was time to blow off some steam. Nice done, thank you. Your score is 1225. You are better than 0% other players. That kind of makes the nice done seem sarcastic. My favorite thing about this game is that the menus don't work. The only menu item that works in this game is this guy. And he's not even a menu item, he's just a guy. Oh, you're back? Dude, get out of here, man. Well, I thought I told you to get out of here. Hey, did you guys notice that you're all the same guy? I like that the music stopped when I said that. It's like, okay, the music has started back up again. I feel a little bit better, but that was creepy for a second there. It was like they all actually had a real human moment where they realized they were all the same guy in a video game. I still kind of think he knows. The way he's looking at me. It was right about now that I started to discover just how creepy and lonely this game starts to feel the longer you play it. It turns out the last toss I gave that NPC caused him to glitch halfway through the wall. Look at this guy. He used to just be like a jolly fellow drinking in a saloon, and now he's got this glazed over look in his eyes. His arm is like stuck through a wall at the atomic level, and I'm still gonna keep throwing him. As I chucked him further and further into the desert outside the saloon, I got a sense for how desolate this place was. Starving for any kind of human interaction at all, I decided to reach for the last duel on the board. And global show yourself. Try it out online. Are there even other people that play this game? Is there gonna be anyone to play against? But the fate I met in that lobby was far worse than anything I encountered in the saloon. No suitable rooms at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna host a game, see if anyone comes along. Okay, so now I guess I'm just waiting for somebody else to find this game, buy this game, and show up right in front of me so I can shoot them. Oh no. Oh no, I can't shoot the guy to go back in the saloon. How do I get out of here? How do I go back in the saloon? I can't move anymore. I'm stuck in this place until somebody else comes to duel me? Why does it say hello world in the sky? Come on, man. Let me go back in the saloon. Let me go back in the saloon. Next on the list, we have Bad Boy Simulator. Okay, so it looks like a game where you spend all of your time in one classroom just tormenting the teacher and students with chemical weapons. This game looks insane. Also, what is this glove? Are we playing as a supervillain? I love that these two characters cough in sync. It's kind of like they're dancing to the music of the game, too. They're like, all right, let's go. Yeah, everyone kind of has like in sync choreography to the sort of chemical warfare that they're being subjected to. Were you a bully at school or vice versa? Were a diligent student and now you regret that you did not break away then properly? Do I regret not being a bully in school? Yeah, man, I was a little goody two-shoes in high school. I wish I made bombs. I look back on my years as a teen and my greatest regret is that I didn't blow up my science classroom. Arrange yourself more conveniently. What does that mean? How can I arrange myself to be more convenient? Will you be able to infuriate the teacher without catching her eye and avoid the look of a classmate bastard? What? Okay, I'm sorry, but if anyone's the classmate bastard, maybe it's the one with a supervillain-esque glove making bombs in the back of the class. So the reviews for this game are mixed. Some people are loving it and some people are hating it. This one person said, I can't close the game. That sounds terrifying. What if it turns out this person like forgot to actually put their headset on and just started doing this at school thinking they were in the game? I gotta find a way to close this game, man. I'm in too deep. It's been months. I've been expelled. I'm on the no-fly list. Can someone please tell me how to close this thing? Can someone please tell me how to stop being a bad boy? I wonder if there's a story to this game or if you just stay in this one classroom the entire time. But you know what they say, there's only one way to find out. To start this game, you go through a tutorial that teaches you a bunch of different methods you can use to prank your teacher and classmates. Put something on the bottom of the teacher's mug, throw it, and then go sit down. I don't know. Okay, so is this glue maybe? Go ahead and stick that, and I'll go right back to my desk. Oh, now we get to watch the teacher discover that her mug has been glued to her desk. What is she doing? Why is she just standing there? Not really sure what happened there. My best guess is that I put too much glue on the mug and she could tell even from outside the door that she was about to be pranked. So she was sort of like angrily protesting from outside the room. 1, 2, 3, stick it. And then I go back and sit down. Oh, here we go, dude. Here she comes. Tiniest legs in the world. Oh, good God. Is the teacher a baby? These pranks rely heavily on distracting the teacher, that way you can cause your mischief without getting caught. You can throw a paper airplane to distract the teacher. Miss? Sometimes it doesn't work. That distracts her. I go and take the mug, and I go back and sit down. Fuck you. Oh. But I don't think any of the other distraction methods really matter because you can also freeze time. Bink. Put this on the mug, sit down, and... Yes! She is so pissed. Now that I was done with the tutorials, I could actually get into the real levels. And it looks like there are a lot, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 30 levels. A little bit of quick math for you. And I'm not even in math class right now. I'm in stand class. What does that mean? Wow, look at what all these kids drew in stand class. Level 1, begin. What? Excuse me, are you all right? At first I had absolutely no clue what I was supposed to be doing during this level. Oh, I was trying to throw the banana and I took a bite out of it. Whoa, how'd I do that? I like hollowed out the peel? Did I do that with my tongue? But don't worry, I soon found these super vague instructions that I decided to follow. Level 1, banana and that thing. I don't know what that thing is, but apparently putting a banana on it makes the teacher slip when she steps on it. Oh, shit. Wait, okay, I guess that was actually what I was supposed to do. So it seems like every level is just a list of items you need to pick up from around the classroom without getting caught by the teacher. Level 2, glue plus rock plus slingshot. Okay, it's really helpful that I can just freeze time in this game. That makes it so I like don't even have to distract the teacher. And then you assemble them into some sort of strange contraption that doesn't really make any sense. Okay, I'm actually not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here, but I can't pick up the soap anymore for some reason. Like, what is this? I feel like I'm supposed to be shooting the soap. I can't make heads or tails of this. Everything's covered in glue. What do I do? I'm just gonna go get caught by the teacher because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Teacher, I was a bad boy. Can you please put me in detention? Eventually I figured it out, kind of. I'm still not really sure what the soap had to do with any of this, but it's a glue slingshot. She can't figure out where it's coming from. I'm being so sneaky. This is so good. Dude, the teacher is furious. She's so mad she forgot how to hold a book. That's pretty much the whole game, honestly. It's very repetitive, and sometimes the things you have found just inexplicably disappear. Hey, where'd that stuff go? And there's only 2 different classes. There's math class and chemistry class. Technically a third if you count the door that just leads to a void. Oh. I have to say, man, this game did not make me feel like a bad boy. One really interesting thing about VR games is that I guess because it's so immersive, a lot of companies have created trainings for various jobs for their employees to experience in VR. The strange thing about it is that instead of being like on some private server somewhere, they're just for sale on Steam. So this one's called Truck Preparation for Driving VR Training. It is $200 and it promises to teach us how to proceed full preparation for driving of the truck with load. So they took the most most fun part of being a truck driver, driving the truck. They took that out of the game. They said, no, in this game, you just prepare the truck for driving. So why does this game sound appealing to me? Why am I even the slightest bit interested in learning how to prep a truck for driving? I don't know, man. I guess I kind of just want to see if I'll learn something. Also, I kind of want to find out why this game is $200. So I'm gonna try it out. Ooh. This is beautiful. Oh, right from the start, it seemed I was gonna get my money's worth from this game, as it boasted nearly 3 hours of training time.
Come to the table. To move, point the controller to the green circle and pull the trigger.
Okay, let's go over here.
Take your driver's license out of your breast pocket.
I showed my ID to a very unimpressed desk worker. How come this guy doesn't look happy to see me at all? What's he doing over here? All right, what am I supposed to do?
Take a tablet with the checklist from the table
Take
and
the
the
tablet
waybill.
from the checklist, right, okay.
Read the documents.
Oh my god, it's gigantic. Why was it so small on the table? Are you seeing this, dude? It's crazy. One thing I'm starting to notice about VR is I do not like how dull and lifeless the characters are in these worlds. Look at the mechanic I meet in the garage. Look at this guy. The uncanny valley of it all just gives you this deep, unsettling feeling that you can't shake.
Take the car key from the mechanic. Then go to the cabin.
So I will say everything up until this point seemed like pretty self-explanatory. Like I didn't need a state-of-the-art simulator to figure out how to walk up to a man and for him to hand me keys. And the graphics of this game are not very good. For $200, this is the most expensive game I've played so far, and these graphics suck. Also, I swear every time I look at that guy, he's like not wearing his helmet for a split second. Many of the tasks around the truck are making sure things are working properly or in good condition. And I started to realize that none of it is. This truck is in horrible condition. I'm starting to think this whole place is all torn up. This looks like a little tear here. This looks rusted out as well. When do I get to prep a good truck? Eventually I realized I can kind of just speed run this whole checklist by assuming everything is in bad condition. Daytime running lights, no. Parking lights, no. Which was especially helpful because a lot of the things on this checklist were named incorrectly. You know what? This game is all wrong, man. I gotta say, this is actually pretty disappointing. Stop lamp? Safety belt? You mean seat belt? Fifth wheel coupling? I can only imagine what that is supposed to mean in real life. That's probably like the radio or something.
Check for wheel chocks attached to the rear of the machine.
What's a wheel chock? On the back of the machine. What machine? The truck? Is that the machine? Is he the machine? You got any wheel chocks back there, sir? Turn around, let me see. Let me see your wheel chocks. Suddenly, all of the UI and my ability to walk around disappeared, leaving my prospects of finding these so-called wheel chocks hopeless. I tried resetting the game to see if that would fix it, but the only thing that did was erase all of my progress.
Prepare the truck for driving. Come to the table. To move, point the controller to...
Okay, this one actually looks like it might be a little bit more entertaining. This one is called Airline Flight Attendant Simulator. Being a flight attendant actually does sound kind of interesting, so I am kind of curious to see what that entails. And the graphics on this one look a little better too.
Passenger evacuation.
Wait, why did I think this game was gonna be mostly like bringing people soda and like walking around and just doing safety checks? Okay, no, this makes sense now that I think about it. This game is about what to do in case of an emergency if you're a flight attendant. So does the game start off with the plane immediately about to crash? Oh my god. Well, honestly, I kind of don't want to spoil this game too much for myself. I kind of just want to play it. Okay, this game consists of 4 levels and they get increasingly intense as you go. The first one is safety equipment check. It's not anything too crazy. You just walk around the plane looking in various compartments to make sure all of the required safety equipment is there. We need 20 child belts, but look, there's only 15 child belts. Guess some children aren't going to be joining us today. We're gonna have to strap them to the bottom of the plane. The next level is where things started to heat up. Literally. Oh, there's people on the plane now, dude. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my flight. Well, sir, welcome to my flight. I'm glad that everyone on this flight is an adult, not a single child on here. That's good because we are gonna be going down. You look familiar. Has anyone ever told you you look just like that guy? And has anyone furthermore told you that you look just like that guy? There's a series of steps you have to follow to a T in order to put out the fire correctly. And if you do any of them wrong or you don't do them quick enough, you fail. Ooh, whoa, cool. All right, I'm wearing the smoke. Oh. All right, that time I wasn't even goofing around. I was being dead serious that time. That's okay. We need to learn how to do this first, I guess, and then once I know how to do it, I'm gonna be able to speed through this lickety-split. And speed through it lickety-split I did. Once I had the instructions down, I was opening the door, I was extinguishing the fire, I was pouring water on it. What? Oh! Okay, yeah, I did fail that time. I forgot a few steps. The source of the fire hasn't been inspected, but I did eventually get it. How did I do? The source of the... What? kind of. It's been inspected. Oh, it says mission passed anyway. Okay. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, who really needs to inspect the source of the fire at the end of the day? The passengers can do that. Okay, aircraft depressurization. This one I could not figure out, man. You're just standing around when suddenly the airplane depressurizes. You have to put on a mask. Ah! Okay. Okay, that's on. And then you have to go make sure that the pilots are okay. Hey guys, everybody stay calm. But they don't answer the phone in the cockpit. I know, not good. So the game instructs you to go in there and help them. If there's no response, get into the cockpit by entering the code 12345 red. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Red? Enter? What's red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Enter. Mission failed. Time is over. The aircraft is not descending. What was I supposed to do? So I don't know if this is just a bug with the game or something, but that code does not work. It does not get you into the cockpit. I replayed this level over and over. I did it so many times it was like Groundhog Day to me. Watch, guys. The aircraft is gonna depressurize. We're all gonna be screwed. Check this out. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yep. See, I knew it. Yeah, you guys are all scared and screaming, but I knew the whole time. Enter. 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 Let me enter, please. Please let me enter. I have to save the pilots. They need my help in there. Why am I? Oh, why does it look like I'm like caressing the door handle also? Okay, this one sounds like it's gonna be the most intense one of them all. Emergency landing and evacuation. And it was intense, dude. The first few instructions are just things you're supposed to scream at the passengers as the plane goes down. Brace, brace, heads down, stay down. Brace, brace. Release your seatbelt. Stay in your seat. Life vest under your seat. Put it on. I kind of immediately forgot what the chants were the second the level started. Brace, brace. Keep your head down, stay down. I guess I was just so nervous because the plane was about to crash. But I think they got the gist. Oh, okay, that's impact. Very scary. Very scary indeed.
Passenger evacuation.
Okay, here we go. Next step. Release your seatbelt, stay in your seat. Life vest under your seat. Put it on! Oh, they are, okay. They all already have it on. Okay, so next. Now it was time to get everybody safely off the plane and into the ocean. Whoa, dude, this is crazy. Hey, guys, that's not, no, don't do that. I don't think you're supposed to do that, are you? Isn't everyone supposed to get on this thing? Where are you going? We're in the ocean. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Okay, it's attached. I was like, I was just gonna float away and then, oh, hello. Got these 2 clones lined up, ready to go. Okay, right here. Oh, okay, there they all go. Wow, seems like they all really know how to do this. Has this happened to you guys before? Check the entire cabin for any passengers left inside. There better not be anybody still on this. Oh my God, dude, get up, get up. Inflate the life vest, get up, go. What am I supposed to say? Excuse me. I gotta admit, it was pretty fulfilling to help all of these scared passengers off of the plane in a calm manner, and oh fuck, I have to get in the cockpit again. I hope the pilots are alive. Literally everybody else lived, so it would be kind of a bummer if they didn't make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, enter. Oh, it worked this time. All right. Hey guys, I don't know if you noticed, but the plane did crash, so just wanted to let you know. There you go. Oh, okay. All right. You're good? And you as well? Are you good? Oh, okay. Perfect. No, don't get your hands off the steering wheel. We're not in the air anymore. We crashed. Get your hands off the steering, please. Now that I had rescued everybody else on the plane, it was time to rescue myself. A jump, a jump. Mission failed. This last one I kind of have a complicated reason for picking, but I think it's interesting. This game is, I think, one of the most popular VR games you can play right now. It's called Gorilla Tag. I'd never heard of it before researching this video, but it seems very popular.
Here we find a most curious creature, moving on 2 paws, able to traverse great distances.
So it seems like a multiplayer VR experience where you play as a gorilla who inexplicably does not have legs. I don't know if they all just escaped from some kind of laboratory where they were being experimented on or something, but none of the gorillas have legs. And also, instead of like using the joystick to walk around, you like swing your arms like an actual gorilla walking around, which seems super annoying, honestly. But this game has very positive reviews. 93% of the reviews for this game are positive, but I read through some of them and it gave me a little bit of pause. Positive review. This is the reason I do not want to have kids. Positive review. Kids call you racist stuff, but you will get used to it. Positive review. Dislocated my finger in real life? I think what I'm getting at here is that the game itself is well designed and fun to play, but because it's a multiplayer game, the other people on the app, being mostly children, make the game a terrible experience. At least I think that's the case, but I want to check it out for myself. Is this actually a good game, or do the clientele ruin it? You start out in a cave learning to walk as a gorilla for the first time. This walking mechanic is very annoying and would only continue to get more annoying as the game went on. Also, I'm not sure why the game is third person in this recording. When I was playing, I was in first person as the gorilla. So this is what a gorilla's hands look like. But as you emerge from the cave, you are greeted by hundreds of children. Oh.
Never give up.
Whoa, suddenly I can hear people. Hey, hi, I'm new here. I don't know how this game works. Can anybody help me?
Yeah, I will. Jump down.
These children were immediately so eager to teach me how to play. They also turned me into lava. I'm still not sure what that means. Wait, what did you do to me? They swarmed me like a pack of feral wolves and immediately started asking me questions and showing me how to do things. This is kind of overwhelming.
Do you already know how to run? Do you already know how to run? So you gotta run like diagonal to the ground like this.
They wanted to show me how to run, how to throw balloons. They wanted to feed me hot dogs. Thank you. So hospitable, thank you. So overall, most of them were pretty nice. There was this one gorilla who kept asking me to change his color code in a very intimidating way.
You take off my color code?
What?
You take off my color code?
I don't know. I don't know what that means. This guy was weird. He also made me do a bunch of tests to make sure I was really new and I wasn't just faking it.
Press this right here.
Ooh, hats.
Press right here.
Put on.
Press right here.
Put on.
Okay, you're actually new.
Oh, you thought I was razzing you? You thought I was messing with you? I wouldn't joke about that kind of thing.
Do you want to know how a real man does it?
Yeah, show us how a real man does it.
Bro, a real man do it like this.
Whoa! That's a real man. While I was being taught how a real man runs up a wall, I was told that the $1,000 Meta headset I bought to play all of these games was actually the worst possible one I could have used. For some reason, I feel like it's like my hand is just not sticking in the wall.
What are you playing on, Oculus or Steam?
On Steam with the Quest Pro.
So you have about 85 hertz.
Okay.
So your hands are not as sticky as the Oculus players. Wait, what did you get? The Pro?
Yeah, but I'm playing it on Steam.
Not bought that headset.
What the hell, Steam? And Mark? My gaming setup is too good for Gorilla Tag? How fucked up is that? Once the gorilla children had cooled down a bit and started to go back to doing their own thing, I asked my friend here if there was anything else to do in this game. Are there like mini games in this game, or like what is there to do? He decided he should take me under their wings / monkey arms and teach me their favorite game.
Let's teach them how to play Monkey on the Shelf.
Okay, let's go.
Now jump on the computer.
Okay.
Now join code Joe Mama.
Monkey on a Shelf is a don't touch the lava type game where you try to make it from one end of the room to the other without touching the floor. I kind of thought there would be mini games like programmed into this game, but there is no structure at all. They just like pick one monkey to watch and make sure people don't touch the floor. While we played, we got to talking about some of the negative things people had to say about this game. Are there a lot of racists in this game? The review said that like it was just a bunch of racist little kids.
Yes.
Yeah, there are.
Did they get banned?
Sometimes.
Before I knew it, it was time for me to log off. All right, guys, I gotta go. But can I just say?
Nice knowing you.
Can I just say thank you guys for taking me under your wing and teaching me how to play this game. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
You guys are the coolest monkeys I've ever met.
Yep.
All right, bye. Well, Greg, there you have it. The world of VR is a magical and mysterious place that I am proud to have explored here with you today. If you have any other games you want me to check out, let me know. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Otherwise, go ahead and check out another video right here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, before the video starts, I just released new merch. I got 3 new pieces. There's 2 hoodies and 1 t-shirt, all designed by the extremely talented Brandon Lapine. I think he low-key kind of went off with these, if I'm being honest. These are definitely 3 of the best pieces of merch that I've ever dropped. They're like insanely cool designs. The hoodies are the best quality hoodies that we've ever printed on. I really love the design and I hope you guys like it too. And if you want to check them out, go to dannygonzalez.store. All right, here's the video. What's up, Greg? And welcome back to another episode of Virtual Boys. Because today I'm doing my first virtual collab with my virtual boys, Drew and Curtis. Say hi, everybody.
I was syncing up our audio.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we already did that. You don't have to clap again.
Okay.
I thought you said to do it again while you were talking. Say something, Danny?
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about...
Got it.
Yeah, I think we're all good now.
We were already synced. We've been synced the whole time, so you guys don't have to do that ever again. Ever in your whole life. Your audio is going to be synced for the rest of your life.
Awesome. Thank you, man.
That saves a bunch of time.
So I know it's been a long time since we've seen each other, and it's been kind of hard because we're good friends, and everyone knows that. And I was thinking of what TikToks I could show you that would kind of make us all feel better about not being able to see each other for so long.
Okay.
And so I stumbled upon these TikToks that are sort of like they're sort of like relationship advice TikToks, I guess. Relationship and life advice TikToks.
Okay.
That I think will really cheer you guys up, because I think that is what you guys need right now.
So you're trying to cheer us up. You're not using these to give us advice that you think we need, right? Is that?
Well.
Are you saying like we're not doing a good enough job in this relationship? Here's some advice.
Yeah, you need some relationship advice because you haven't seen me in so long, and I figure it's just because you guys don't really know how friendships work.
Yeah, we're not holding up our end of the bargain to you, I guess.
You guys haven't visited me in forever, so I'm gonna show you some relationship advice TikTok, because you guys aren't being very good friends lately. In fact, for like almost for like a year, actually.
Oh yeah, exactly 1 year. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We messed up.
Oh, well, anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and watch one. What do you guys say?
Sure.
Okay. So, what is the metaphor here exactly? I know that this isn't to be taken literally, but...
I think it means you gotta work hard so you can punch your family away at the, at the very end of the day.
Yeah, because they didn't just dissolve their problems, they also dissolved their family. They annihilated their family.
The husband is like, look, I know I'm not around a lot right now, I'm working really hard, but one day I'm gonna come home with a big diamond and we'll be able to kill our whole family. Finally.
Once we get these pesky children out of the way, I can finally retire. Just you, me, and our diamond.
I like that also the family is depicted as this boulder that's like crushing the mom. Like, is that how you guys think of your family and how it'll be someday when you have kids?
Family, friends, pretty much everyone I know. Just kind of a boulder that's crushing me.
Okay, so the first guy... Oh, so this is a guy trying to get his wife to come and be with him.
And she's saying, no, I don't need your current riches. My husband will have future riches.
Yeah.
Also, I think that guy is just that guy in a red shirt. So it's his twin, I'm guessing?
Yeah. So is that the same woman in the same way that...
Yeah, so this account, CPTN Boo, Captain Boo.
Captain Boo.
I believe it's just two people. It's this man and his Boo. Maybe it's the captain and his Boo.
He's the captain, she's the Boo.
She's King Boo from Mario.
We get it, you're a gamer
Epic. Dude, that was an epic joke.
Yeah, I started streaming Minecraft on Twitch, and I guess you could say I know a lot about video games now.
Yeah, now you're showing us videos with fucking mining for diamonds in it.
You know all about this.
Yeah.
This specifically.
This actually happens in my own personal life while I'm playing Minecraft. Laura is like dealing with the pressure of our family and obligations bearing down on her, and I'm just up here in my little room playing Minecraft, digging for diamonds.
Green. I got little green.
Yay,
she got the trophy.
I'm gonna win the carrot trophy. And that's it? That's the end?
That's the end of the video.
Is implied.
I like that there's a trophy for biggest sprout of a carrot. Like, it's like at a county fair that there would be like a trophy for the biggest carrot, but for some reason they don't bother to pull it out of the ground to actually see how big it is. They're just like, damn, that's big leaves.
No, they don't give like MVP to the best basketball player. They give it to the best, like best person who looks like
the guy with the longest hair.
Yeah, every competition is based on who has the longest and greenest hair. I love how I think this is kind of a theme in these, how upset the dude gets when he comes back and his carrot is little. Like falling down to his knees and like weeping.
God, why?
What would you say is the lesson of this TikTok?
Do you think it's related to anything sexual? Like, just because the guy's rocking a big bush doesn't mean he's actually packing it down there.
Dick is gonna be that big.
You're hearkening back to that old stereotype of guys who have a lot of pubes have huge dicks.
Yeah, but not so.
No. He could have a tiny little, maybe just a little mustache over.
Yeah, also implying that, like, you know how much pubes a guy has before you see his dick. Like, the pubes are on display first.
So this one is called Love Is, and then a heartbreak emoji, which I feel like is the opposite of what love is, but I guess we'll find out why they think that.
Can I predict what it's going to be? I haven't seen this yet.
Yeah.
So they're both digging from each side. I think they're going to get really close. and they're gonna give up. And the point is persevere, because you never know when you're one scratch of land away from meeting your lover.
Can she see him just walking away like pizza?
Yeah, he's got to be just like a few extra feet away.
He was just off screen, and she's like, no, where'd he go?
But nevertheless, she breaks down and falls to her knees.
Yeah, does all of their TikToks end in someone an agonizing despair?
Yeah, even when they have happy endings, the person's still like...
I don't know. I understand. They're supposed to be underground, correct?
Yes.
Why is there a blue sky with clouds behind them?
That is a good question. It should just be more rock, right?
Do you think that these people are dead and this is what heaven is like?
Where is God?
Okay, fine, God. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get heaven pizza.
So I'd say that this one's pretty relatable, right? The only thing that can make you stop looking for love, really, is the thought of going to have a slice of pizza. Okay, more mining for diamonds.
For diamonds.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what they're saying about these two different characters, because one girl is like in a little skirt and she's like dancing and she's like, give me the diamond. And the other girl...
she's smoking hot.
Yeah, she's smoking
She's
hot.
smoking hot.
Those actually aren't clouds in the background. That's smoke coming off of her. And then this girl is wearing long pants and she looks very sad.
She's smoking ugly.
Yeah, it's because she's so ugly. You'd be sad too if you were that ugly.
Oh, shit.
Wait, that's the end of the TikTok.
Wait, that's the end?
Holy shit.
Did they run out of time? You get what's gonna happen.
You can see where this is going.
Yeah, the moment the ending is clear, alright, we're done.
So I kind of thought that like this girl represents like a party girl and all she wants to do is party, and the sad girl is like she's like gonna be your wife.
She's more responsible. Yeah, she represents stability. She has a ladder for you to get out.
Right.
Honestly, since they cut it off, we didn't see any negative consequences for his like the one that he chose. That she could have been the right option. It's like, yeah, go get yourself a girl who like likes to dance and have fun. If a sad girl hands you a ladder, use it to get to that smoke
axe up at the hydrant.
Yeah, what kind of solution was that?
You're stuck in a hole, and it's like someone gives you the tool to get out, and you're like, stop throwing shit at me.
I'm trying to
figure out how to get out of here.
So there's a couple things I noticed. First off, Curtis, you were saying, why don't they just swim out, right?
Of course, why don't they?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that's an option in this for some reason. Like the girl, once it gets up to her neck, just kind of goes like this. But the guy, his solution isn't to tunnel like up diagonally. He just tunnels to the side. And I feel like the hole is still gonna fill up over there also. So he just kind of like walked over to the side and now is gonna drown over here instead.
It's like if they were stuck on a train track and he just moved further down the train track. It's like, that's not a solution.
You don't want to drown like on screen, I guess, because that's like unbecoming.
Right.
So the lesson here is if you're on camera and you're gonna die, just move over a bit.
I guess the lesson is it's impolite to die in front of other people.
Yeah.
If you're gonna die, you should find a nice quiet place to do that. Do that shit by yourself, man. Nobody wants to see that.
Tunnel to the side with your Fortnite pickaxe, man. Get the fuck out of my sight.
If you're gonna die and you're around people, dig underground really quick. Okay, so this guy is giving
true trust.
It's true
care?
Trust, care, and love.
Oh, care.
Okay.
Oh!
And he just walks away.
Yeah.
He set the booby trap for her and he just leaves.
Damn, my girlfriend fell in a hole. I guess I'll go find another one. I guess I'll go scraping underground for another one.
I gotta get a new house, car, and job because I guess all that was fake.
Yeah, what was all that made out of? Sand?
Yeah, so it's unclear whether he actually has all these things or like these are the promises. Like, I promise I'll buy you this BMW.
I promise you a helicopter if you date me.
Come on, baby, I'll buy you a helicopter. That's all girls want, and it's honestly disgusting.
Realistically, he's only promising like a very small car, a really small helicopter, a tiny house, and a normal bag.
None of which she could fit inside of. And what's the difference between true and trust?
Babe, I promise I will always give you true. I will always give you trust.
Those are too similar. I'm gonna take the bag of money. Well, I think the way this should have ended was the guy walks away, she's stuck down there, and then the other guy who is giving her unconditional love would come and help her out, and she'd be like, "Oh, you helped me at my darkest point. I do love you," or whatever. But it just ends.
Yeah, he just kind of stands there. I think this might be like freeze framed, actually. He's literally just like a still picture, just like...
Yeah.
I've given you all I have. I'm done.
So they're digging for treasure.
Nice.
With their little jackhammers.
Do they do anything else? All they do is dig.
It's It's the only way they can think of to like have metaphors for life. They're like, they can only think in underground digging metaphors.
They're always talking to people like, you know, life is a lot like holes. And they're like, not really. I gotta go film a TikTok.
Do you think if you were friends with these people and you came to them with a problem, you're like, I don't know what to do. My parents won't talk to me. They won't accept me for who I am. They'd be like, hey, buddy, just think about it this way. Like,
you're inside a big hole right now, and your parents are at the top. And you're focusing on them when you have to be digging down further into the hole. Did you know there's diamonds down there?
Wait, hold on. He's like trying to like draw everything that you're saying.
Just slow down, slow down.
And who are my parents again? Oh, they're the fire hydrant.
Give your ladder to the dancing lady, okay? This is what you need to do.
How do we know each other again? Do these people not know each other? Can she just not give him the ladder when she's done? Are they competing miners digging right next to each other?
I think you're gonna want to see how this ends because it sounds like you think he's gonna get stuck in the hole, right? And that's why he shouldn't be digging down so far?
Oh, I thought he was gonna dig into it and it was gonna be filled with water. There's like a pipe there and he was gonna drown like they do in every TikTok.
Oh, that's a pipe.
Okay, Drew, not all their TikToks are the same, okay? He's not gonna drown down there.
You're right. They're all very different.
All right, let's see what happens.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
I told you.
You're right, he didn't drown, he got electrocuted.
Don't dig down too far or else you will twerk on a pipe.
Yeah, so I guess this is about greed.
Quit while you're ahead? Yeah, it's like...
Do they think everywhere is this plentiful and with like diamonds and treasure? It looks like they're on like the side of a highway.
It looks like they dug into the highway. It looks like they're in the middle of a racetrack and they're just like...
There's like cars zooming by overhead.
Okay, so what are they fucking trying to tell us? Because in some TikToks they're like, hey, don't give up because you never know, the love was just right there. And then this one's like, hey, don't keep going because you're gonna die.
Easy, Buster, don't get too greedy.
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah.
Picture like a mix of this one and the one where they're digging to find each other in the middle, but when they, instead of getting to each other, they both hit an electrical pipe at the same time. Okay, so this one's a mom versus dude scenario.
Yeah.
I wonder...
That's one of the classic story types. You got man versus nature, man versus man, mom versus dude. like conflict types in stories.
Yeah, you learn that in like AP Lang or whatever. It's like, you got mom versus dude.
This is a classic.
Mom remember from school?
What would that story be? Mom versus dude story. Okay. Mom versus dude. Mom gives you time. Dude gives you dancing. Okay. Mom gives you graduation cap? She homeschooling you?
Hat for hourglass?
Yeah, she's just putting a hat on the hourglass.
Yeah. Oh, it's a fancy hourglass.
Dude gives you Mai Tai.
Okay.
Oh, look at how the dude's standing now. He's like, come on, babe. What are you gonna choose?
Beat
Mom
that.
or dude?
Yeah, come on, bitch.
You gonna choose school or one drink? Oh, wait, what was the first thing he gave
Yeah,
her?
I'm having a very hard time making that out.
It's like a picture of a girl dancing.
Oh, okay.
Dude is offering her dancing because it's a girl dancing.
I'll let you dance.
Mom gives you time, dude lets you dance. He's not gonna dance with you, but he'll allow it. He might not even be there.
He will stand there with his arms crossed and let you dance.
And of course, the guy walked away at the end of the TikTok. These dudes are not loyal.
What is the end game for him?
Yeah, because it was never gonna work, right? She was never gonna be able to cross over the hole.
Yeah, he's just some sort of villain that kind of wanders around this weird world where he just fills holes with imaginary stuff for some reason.
Separating girls from their moms.
And when the job is done, he doesn't even take time to enjoy it. He's like trying to speed run this. All right, on to the next girl now.
Like dancing, drinks, car? Yeah? Bye.
Okay, go. Bye.
You're dead.
I got you. Go. Okay. I gotta get some water. I'm laughing so much. I'm getting lightheaded over here.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Guess me and Curtis are just gonna watch this one by ourselves. Oh wait, you have a water thing right there. I thought you had to leave the room. shit, I look like an idiot now.
Whoa. Is that how you got Amanda to agree to date you? You like filled a hole with a water machine? She was like, hell yeah.
And then I had to buy a new one because that one was fake.
And Amanda's still in that hole.
Right in.
I think that Captain Boo were like the first people I saw doing this, but there's been some other accounts that have been getting pretty popular from doing this format too. Some of them are animated.
Okay.
The caption of this one is, I'd rather be alone than have such a friend.
In the beginning, it was like...
Fool!
Pull me up! No.
Oh my god.
What?
What do you think is gonna happen?
It's not enough that they're leaving her there to die.
Holy
They're going
shit.
to crush her with this boulder.
I feel like this whole thing was premeditated. I don't think this is an accident.
Holy shit, dude.
each other, yes, we...
Oh, shit.
How did she get around that one? Oh.
Oh!
Yo, dude!
That was savage.
Clutch.
That was
clutch of the century.
There were so many twists in that story.
I know, like, it got so dark so fast. Fool! And then they just start throwing these giant-ass boulders down there.
But she, like, airbends her way away from them up to the top. How does she avoid? The first one I see how she avoids. The second one goes right through her.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah, in this world that's only two-dimensional, you can't be in front or behind something.
You can't add a third dimension where there is none.
Damn, they're just throwing their big pieces of shit at her.
Is that what those are? Those are giant pieces of poop?
What else would they be?
And I like that instead of just getting even with them at the end, like now they're on level playing field. She backs them off off a cliff and they die. The caption is, I'd rather be alone than have such a friend, but she didn't just end alone. She killed them. She's really downplaying it in the caption. Nope, now I'm just alone, and that's through my own choice, and I cut them out of my life. Friend versus husband.
Oh shit.
Is this gonna be exactly the fucking same? Where the friend gives her dancing and drinks, and the husband gives her time and school.
You give her love.
I love you.
Okay, so far it is the exact same things that...
Exactly the same.
Boss
I'll
baby.
give you boss baby.
Oh, he's only...
Did she fall through?
How did that not work?
Oh, she didn't fall through.
Wait, so there's no consequences for going out with your friends instead of your hanging out with your husband and having boss baby?
Well, to be fair, her husband just threw their baby into a pit. Like, maybe he's not the right guy for you.
Babe, look what I'll give you.
See? That's our baby down there.
Yeah, he may be boss baby, but he is still a baby. It's gonna do some damage.
He may own a Fortune 500 company, but he's just a wee little guy.
He's still a wee lad. Also, I like in this universe that if you aren't a dude, you're a husband. A husband cannot be a dude.
Men only have two moods, dude and husband.
Could you imagine walking through like a park or something and you see just two holes on the ground, and in one hole there's a baby, an hourglass, and a heart, and in the other there's a car and a drink?
Yeah, these are filmed in real life,
Exactly,
right?
they are.
Yeah, these are filmed IRL in front of a live studio audience too.
I haven't noticed any crowd noises so far. I guess they just don't really have anything.
They have no reaction.
Just like, they're just watching. Captain Boo TikToks were filmed in front of an unimpressed studio audience.
Underground again. So this is yet another account, and they're also doing the underground only thing, where all their TikToks are ground.
He was too greedy.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't matter anyway because he was getting struck by lightning through the ground.
Yeah.
He was already gonna die.
Whoa.
6, 9?
9?
69?
They start 69ing.
Holy shit. They turned into wolves and are 69ing.
Yeah, I wish that's how it ended. They turn into wolves and then they just start sucking and fucking.
So this is like a Freaky Friday type situation where they like switch places. I just don't understand, why did they have to turn into wolves for this to happen?
Shouldn't the lightning have turned that other guy into a wolf in the other TikTok?
In that other TikTok, lightning strikes him and he turns into two wolves. 69ing.
The guy swims up through the water and he looks into the other hole and there's two underwater wolves 69ing.
And then they bark over, can we get some privacy, dude?
Yeah, the guy's like swimming up and he is gonna say like, told you so, but he just looks into the hole.
Oh my god.
And there's two wolves in there. He's just like, I thought there was a guy in there. Yeah, where are they? Dude, this is like Salvador Dali levels of surrealist art. They're like in the middle of the ocean and there's a 6 on these just like piled up flat stones.
They floated out to sea on these little platforms, and they're more concerned with what number this is than like getting back to land.
I love on the side of this it says suggested accounts is Gordon Ramsay. If you went to his account, he has like the exact same style of videos.
Yeah, it's Gordon Ramsay and one of his other chef friends arguing about like what ingredients should go in a dish.
Apple. It's upside down apple.
So yeah, so that's the end of the TikToks. Did you guys feel like you learned anything or that you might want to go visit anybody?
Yeah, no, I feel like I learned more about like electricity and how lightning works. For me, I was always kind of scared of like getting struck by lightning or getting electrocuted, but if it just turns me into a wolf that's fucking itself, like that's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's what I learned as well. I think that's fine. I think what I also learned was that diamonds are everywhere and you only got a lad. I didn't learn anything.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you,
think
man. I didn't learn anything.
Wait, you guys just went on like a 3-minute rant about what everything you learned, and then you stumbled over your words once, and now you're back. Now you're taking it all back.
Yeah,
it was all a lie.
If I can't perfectly, regurgitate every single thing that I learned, I didn't learn a thing.
If everything we just said was an object, if you tried to step on it, you would fall through. It was all
it was all a lie.
I think by now we all know the exact appropriate situation to use these metaphors in. That's right, going to the grocery store. Think about it this way. Sometimes going to the grocery store can feel like aimlessly scratching around underground, searching for the love of your life. Where's the food? To make it effective, you gotta take time to plan before you even go to the grocery store. You gotta take time out of your day to go. And by the end of it, what do you have? Probably the same meal you've been cooking every week, plus you're trapped in a hole, and you probably have a bunch of food waste too, because the grocery store sells way more celery than you need it. This recipe says I need 1 stalk of celery, but the grocery store only sells entire trees of celery. I didn't even know they grow like that. After that, it can start to feel like that hole is filling up with water. It does, it feels like that. Which is why I, as well as so many others, use today's sponsor, HelloFresh. Whoa, this box will help me not drown. It's like a metaphor. Yeah, do you get it? Every week you get a choice of meals to choose from with HelloFresh, and they'll send you 3, although you can always add more. And I love HelloFresh because they take out all the stress of like planning and prepping your meals. They send you all the ingredients you need. They send you very simple to read instructions. So instead of toiling over the stove for hours, I can just read a simple little sheet and have dinner on the table in like 30 minutes. Every meal that we've gotten from HelloFresh has seriously been delicious. I mean, like, they really do not miss. And it's such a wide variety of different types of foods. HelloFresh's carbon footprint is also like 25% less than grocery store-bought meal, which makes it a great environmentally conscious option as well. And if that's not enough to love them, they've also been donating a ton to people in need. They donated over 4 million meals to charity in 2020 and are continuing to step up their donations this year amid the COVID crisis. So if you're interested in some of these yummy, nummy, tasty meals, then head on over to HelloFresh.com and use my code TrulyGreg12 to get 12 free meals, including free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com. My code is TrulyGreg12 to get 12 free meals plus free shipping. Thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. HelloFresh is a longtime sponsor. Their food is fantastic. It seriously slaps, honestly. And thank you to you guys for checking out HelloFresh as well, because when you check out my sponsors, it helps me get more in the future, so it's really a win-win situation.
It's 6.
Okay, so
it's 6.
What if I came...
It's 9.
It's
Curtis,
6.
It's 9.
It's
I'm
6.
looking at it right now. It's
9.
6. Oh my god. This fucking guy.
Who gives a shit anymore?
Who cares what number this is? I'm having the time of my life.
They didn't learn to see it from each other's point of view. They just didn't care anymore. All right, well, thank you guys for watching this video, and thank you to Drew and Curtis for being in the video. Guys, thank you. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Make sure you guys subscribe to Drew and Curtis's channels as well. Otherwise, I will dig a hole and bury you in it and throw big rocks at you.
Are we still in the video? Because this is kind of awkward, man.
And Drew and Curtis are still here while I'm doing this outro. I can still cut to them at any moment. They're just sitting there while I'm doing this.
Don't use any of this footage, please.
I'm gonna use all the footage. Bye. What's up, Greg? It's me, Danny, back with another episode of These Is Some Bad Commercials. So the other day I was at dinner at Outback Steakhouse, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw this commercial. It's for a product called the Tack Light. As the commercial went on, I slowly drifted off and just could not stop watching this commercial commercial. It was just so weird that I wrote it down in my phone so I could remember what it was called and go back and watch it later. And I did go back and watch it later to see if it was actually as weird as I thought it was when I was at dinner, and it is. The tack light is part of all those like as seen on TV products. I think they're all like marketed by the same company because all the commercials have like the same vibe. You've probably seen a million of them before, but all of the commercials are just so bad. I think they're all catering to like very old people. You can kind of tell by the commercials. And so the marketing is just like seems really out of touch and sort of predatory because it seems to advertise features that couldn't possibly be true. So a lot of you know this, but I have a Patreon, and through my Patreon I have a Discord server. It's basically like a group chat full of a bunch of other Gregs. And so I sent this commercial to them. A couple people started sending me a bunch of other as seen on TV commercials. So today I thought it would be fun to just go through and just watch a few of them. So I want to start with the tack light. This is the original commercial that I saw at the Outback Steakhouse.
Everybody has a flashlight.
Everybody has a flashlight. If there's one thing that everybody has in the whole world, it's a flashlight. It's a weird way to try to relate to somebody at the beginning of a commercial. Hey, we've all got flashlights, right? we all have flashlights, right? It's also weird to try to market a flashlight when you admit that everybody already has flashlights, but I guess this flashlight's better, so.
Everybody has a flashlight, but can your flashlight do this?
Can your flashlight light up an entire house? It's perfect for those times when you're walking alone at night and you hear the strange noise and you have to shine your light really quickly and you're like, oh, it was just a whole house. I was scared of an entire house, but it's just a house, so I guess I'm fine.
Or how about this?
I don't know if my flashlight can do that because I don't really know what the fuck that was. Just like an old man standing with like a strobe light flashlight and then another dude like, I bet your flashlight can't confuse people. Our flashlights will confuse the shit out of you.
The Bell & Howell Tactical Flashlight can. Similar to flashlights used by elite military units, the Bell & Howell Tac Light can do things no ordinary flashlight can do.
How can it do things that no ordinary flashlight can do? Like what kind of technology is this? It just made that burglar run away? This flashlight is so powerful, it turns big mean bad guys into little babies. Everybody knows that burglars are really just vampires, and if you shine light on them, their skin starts burning and they have to crawl back into their little caves. Like if light will scare a robber enough to run away, don't you think a regular flashlight could do that? Like it's not gonna take a super powerful flashlight to be like, hey, I see you trying to break into my shit.
It's so bright, it can be seen up to 2 nautical miles away.
2 nautical miles? Oh, that's sick. That doesn't seem totally excessive. I can't tell you how many times I've like misplaced my keys in the dark and I'm searching around for them. And finally I'm like, oh, there they are. 2 miles away, right where I left them.
And if that something that goes bump in the night turns out to be someone, only a tac light has a super bright strobe that can stun and disorient would-be attackers.
Self-defense mode. It will stun would-be attackers. You'll be completely safe using a flashlight as your main defense. Just pop it in self-defense mode and it will make them freeze immediately. I guess it will blind them or confuse them. I'd really like to see that shit work in real life. Like you hear something in the middle of the night, it's like an armed robber, and you turn on your flashlight, it starts blinking, he turns around, he's startled at first, and then he shoots you in the chest.
And it'll keep working when fully submerged in water. Even 212-degree boiling water.
That's perfect. I also tend to lose things in boiling pots of water, so this is really great. I always get mixed up and I'll like put my phone in a boiling pot of water and pour pasta in my pocket when I meant to do it the other way around. So this is perfect for that. I can just stick the flashlight in the boiling pot of water and then I found my phone. I also cook pasta in the pitch dark. That's why I need the flashlight.
Compact and lightweight, it goes where you go. So you can feel safe in dark places at night.
Wait, hold on. You can't just shine that in people's eyes. You just showed how it will like blind a robber. And here's this friendly dude just walking alone and this woman's like, who's there? And the dude's just like, oh, hey, it's just me. Like as his retinas are disintegrating. Please stop with the light.
And there's never been a better choice for camping, fishing, or hunting. What else? 5 preset modes. It's made of high-grade aircraft aluminum.
Guys, you know you can believe this commercial because a big, strong man is talking about it. He knows about tactical flashlights. He's big, strong, and a man. So if you can't trust this guy about flashlights, I mean, who can you trust? Nobody. You can't trust you can trust this guy, but no one else. So that was the original commercial. It's for the tack light. It was pretty strange, right? The thing that caught my eye was the self-defense mode. I was like, are they really trying to tell me that a flashlight can stop a burglar? For how long? Like long enough for the police to get there? Like how does that scene progress from what we saw in the commercial? Do they both just stand there until the police get there? Like he's just flashing the light and the robber's just like, "Dah!" for like 15 minutes before the cops show up? Anyway, here's another as seen on TV commercial for something called the Fun Slides.
Nowhere to run? Nowhere to ride? Now wherever there's carpet, blast off with Fun Slides, the amazing carpet skates that glide, slide, or ride. You decide.
Okay, so this product actually does seem kind of cool. I guarantee if I was 12 years old, I would want these. My issue with this commercial is that the methods that it uses to make the product look more fun. Like kids doing tricks and shit on these carpet ramps and rails and shit. No, who has a carpet ramp in their house? Are they gonna show like a carpet half pipe next? It's only fun if you have those things, like sliding across the regular plain ground is not nearly as fun as those.
More fun than socks on a polished wood floor, Fun Slides let you slide on carpet. But wait, there's more. Constructed of friction-defying super smooth plastic, secured by hook and loop straps, shock-free foam, and elastic.
These commercials also have a tendency to describe the materials that these products are made out of as if it's like the perfect combination of things, when really it was just like, this thing is made out of plastic, and also it attaches to your foot, and then it's foam so your foot doesn't hurt on the thing. They use all these terms, like the flashlight used like aircraft grade aluminum, and this is like shock-free foam and smooth plastic. Yeah, I hope it's smooth. It's for sliding on the floor. What, like, it's gonna be rough plastic?
Heel to toe, heel to toe. Just push off and away you go. Check the replay. Just push off and away you go.
Oh yeah, check the replay, cause that shit was cool. I bet you never seen anything like that. How he's sliding on the ground. He ran and then he slid.
Face off with Fun Slides hockey. Dance like a maniac.
Dance like a maniac. These kids are insane. Look how they're dancing in this weird dark room. These kids are maniacs. Lock these kids up. They need help.
No matter what your size, anyone can fun slide.
Okay, why are half of these feet like adult man shoes? Who are these products really for? They're trying to like subtly advertise to dads for some reason. I mean, you know, if I was a dad, I would be getting these immediately. I'd be dancing like a maniac in these things.
Down the hall, around tables and chairs. Fun slide all over, but walk down the stairs.
Yeah, fun slide anywhere, but walk down the stairs. Walk down the stairs.
As a special bonus, we'll include our Fun Slides Tips and Tricks DVD that also features bonus footage of pro and semi-pro fun sliders getting extreme.
Bonus footage of pro and semi-pro fun sliders? Are there leagues for fun sliding? What the fuck is a pro fun slider? What does it mean that these kids are pro? Are they sponsored? Yeah, man, I'm hoping to qualify for the Olympics this year for fun sliding. I'm semi-pro right now, but I'm hoping to go pro. Oh, you don't know what fun sliding is? It's pretty cool. I run on the floor and then I slide on the carpet. And it's all on carpet, so I never fall and hurt my little bottom. All right, this next one's really good. If there's any dads out there watching this video, you guys are really gonna love this next product. Something to probably put on your next birthday wish list? It's called the Potty Putter.
Oh no, you missed that putt again. You probably don't have enough time to practice. You can have more time to practice your putting with the Potty Putter, the amazing new toilet time golf game that lets you practice your putting on the potty.
Okay, you know who this is marketed to, right? This is marketed to dudes who would do anything to get out of spending time with their wife and kids. Honey, why do you take an hour to shit every time you're in the bathroom? Well, babe, you know I gotta work on my putt. I gotta work on my golf game. I would much rather sit on the toilet and with my pants down, hunched over a tiny little game of golf than come outside and play with the family. That's why I haven't eaten dinner with you guys in 3 months. I've just been in the bathroom, just putting. I feel like this is something Paul Zimmer would really like. It's one of those like sort of tabletop games.
Just aim and shoot the ball into the cup. Just think, all that extra practice every time you visit the job.
All that extra practice. Yeah, I'm sure you're getting a lot of really good quality practice shooting the same hole 7 inches from the ball to the hole over and over again. I'm sure that that's really helpful and not totally just a way to avoid your family.
Your potty putter is the perfect gift for the man on the go. He'll relax and think of you every time he practices putting.
He'll think of you every time he poops. If this guy hates his wife that much, he probably thinks of her every time he poops anyway, to be honest.
Look again how easy it is to practice your putting in the bathroom with the potty putter.
Look again at how easy it is. As if you haven't seen it enough already. I like how it just tells you to look again. Hey, look at it! Did you stop looking at our commercial? Hey! Look again! They're probably worried like the old dudes watching this have like fallen asleep halfway through the commercial, and so they're like, hey, look at it again. Look at it, we're still here with the golf thing.
But wait, call now and we'll include the doorknob hangers warning everyone not to disturb you while you're practicing your putting.
A doorknob hanger? Why would you need that? Do people usually barge in on you when you're pooping? But now they're going to stop because you're playing golf while you do it? I thought my husband was just pooping, so I was gonna barge in like I always do, but it looks like he's got his golf hanger up, so I guess I can't go in there. I better not disturb. You know how he gets about his golf game. Real angry about his golf game. Alright, here's a fun product. It's called the My Spy Birdhouse.
Everybody loves to watch birds.
No, they don't. Okay, can we stop starting these commercials with these blanket statements that aren't true? Everyone has a flashlight. Everybody loves to watch birds. No, they don't. I know what you're doing. You're trying to make people who do watch birds feel better about liking to watch birds. Don't try to make them feel better. Watching birds is weird, you creeps.
But what happens when they disappear inside their house?
They have birdie picnics. They eat worms.
What happens when they go inside their house? I don't know. It's anyone's guess. They probably transform into lizards. There's really no documented evidence of what birds do when they're in their homes.
Imagine if you could spy on the birds inside. Well, now you can with the My Spy Birdhouse.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna spy on the birds. We're gonna find out exactly what the fuck they're hiding. And then at dawn, we strike.
The see-through birdhouse that lets you spy inside without disturbing the birds.
Just a general question, is it considered spying if they can see your big-ass face staring at them from 2 inches away?
Wow, I can see everything.
I can see everything. The birds, they hatch, life is beautiful, but then before you know it, they leave the nest and the parents die. It's the circle of life. Mother Nature is cruel and unforgiving, a cold-hearted bitch with no remorse. But the circle of life continues. Life, happiness, death, destruction, despair. I can see everything.
It comes with an attachable two-way mirror so you can see in, but birds can't see out.
Oh, good. So they actually can't see your big-ass face staring at them. Instead, they'll just see their own reflection. These are gonna be some vain-ass birds. Wow. Okay, so it looks like this one's called the Slob Stopper. I haven't seen this one yet, but right off the bat, this seems like the grossest name for any product I've ever heard of. The Slob Stopper? Ew.
Has this ever happened to you? Introducing the Slob Stopper. Forget messy spills and unplanned accidents. Just slip it on and enjoy your busy lifestyle.
What? It's a bib? For adults. How often do you spill coffee on yourself? And why are you so busy that you can't slow down just a little bit so you're not constantly spilling coffee on yourself? Like, it doesn't take much self-control to not be spilling on yourself all the time. Also, what was the point of that scene? Was he like checking out that girl and he got so distracted that he spilled coffee all over himself? Oh no, I spilled coffee all over myself and ruined my chance with that hot babe. Huh, oh wait, that used to be a problem, but not anymore. Cause now I'm wearing a giant fucking bib covered in coffee. And girls love that.
Go to slobstopper.com and order today. Slobstopper. Bibs aren't just for babies.
Bibs aren't just for babies. They're also for psychopaths. All right, here's one last good one. It's called Quit It, Instant Pet Trainer. I have a dog myself, so I'm very interested to know how I can get my dog to stop being such a little weasel girl.
Tired of stressing yourself and your pet by screaming and yelling?
Get down!
No!
Bad dog!
Ugh, I'm so sick of constantly screaming at my dog. When she's licking me, when she's barking, when she's sleeping, minding her own business, when she's trying to eat. I'm just always screaming at my dog.
Sick of using ineffective and expensive training methods that just don't work?
I mean, look at this guy. He's clearly not in control of his dog. He's lost control. It's yanking him all over town.
Why beg him to stop and sit when you can make him quickly quit with Quit It? the all-natural way to correct and train any pet's bad behavior, guaranteed.
Wow, this thing looks like it's really gonna scare the shit out of my dog. I'm in.
Quit It uses your pet's natural instincts to quickly correct unwanted habits. Look, just like snakes that hiss when there's danger, Quit It emits the same hissing sound.
Wow, that's amazing. I didn't know that dogs were that scared of hissing. So you can buy the special can of air that makes a hissing sound. Do people not know that they can make this sound themselves? People don't know that they can just go "Sss," and that's the same. That's why people shush dogs. I don't know. Have you ever heard someone shush a dog? Shh. That's why, because dogs don't like that sound. This is just a can of air that makes that sound for you.
Just a simple press, and your buddy will freeze in his tracks.
He started running again. It didn't work on that dog, and they put it on the commercial anyway. He stopped for 1 second and then was like, actually, nah, fuck it, I'm fine. Wow, guys, well, that was an amazing looking product. I think I'm actually gonna have to buy all these. These all look really great. Seeing all these entrepreneurs be so successful is really pretty cool. I mean, they just came up with an idea for a very bad product, and now they're selling it for $19.99 on daytime television, and I can't think of anything cooler than that. A lot of these commercials, like, will sell their products with features that are hardly even features, like the tack light with the self-defense mode. Like, will that really work? But it makes you want to buy the product more, even if it's not gonna work. I feel like I could sell the simplest product using these techniques, and I could get people to buy it. So, I mean, why not give it a shot, right? I'm a little entrepreneur boy. I want to make some money, so I'm just gonna make one of these commercials real quick. Yeah, so anyway, it's gotten to the point where I can barely walk anymore. I never get to see my family because I can hardly get out of bed. It's Are you tired of boring conversations that lead nowhere? Hello, 911. There's a man. Or pesky phone calls from people you don't want to talk to? Try screaming. Ah! Whoa, what? Ah! Okay, alright, what? I don't understand. Ah! I'll leave. I'm sorry, okay? Screaming can get you out of any situation, from awkward dates to boring meetings. Ah! What the fuck? Just take a big deep breath and start yelling. Ah! 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 What the fuck is wrong with this guy? And that's not all. Screaming can help train your dog, too. Ah! Look again at how it scares the shit out of your dog. And when you're in danger, screaming comes to the rescue. Order now and we'll throw in a do not disturb sign to let your whole family know you're busy screaming. And gain access to a complimentary web seminar where you can learn screams from pro and semi-pro screamers. Call today because peace is just a scream away. Pretty good commercial, right? But now you're probably thinking, wow, Danny, that's so cool. But now you got me all excited about this product that I'm never gonna be able to buy. I wanna scream, I wanna solve all my life's problems, but I don't know how because this product doesn't exist. It seems I've made the best commercial of all time without actually selling a product. But that's where you're wrong. Even though it is a joke commercial, I am actually selling this product. I'm selling screaming. All you have to do is go to learntoscream.net, and if you order it right now, you will get the web seminar where you'll learn screams from pro or semi-pro screamers. And it's probably the most ambitious business venture I've had to date. You know, most as seen on TV commercials will be like $19.99 or something. This product is $4.99. If you don't want to spend $4.99 to make your life 1,000 times better, then maybe screaming's just not for you. But for the rest of us, I'll see you guys over at learntoscream.net. Alright, Greg, well that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you're new here and you're not a part of Greg is our family here on YouTube. We're the strongest fan base on the internet. We're actually the fastest growing channel on YouTube, which is crazy to me. I mean, I never thought that that'd be possible. Don't look that up, but it's true. Greg is just the name that I call my fans, so if you want to join Greg, just hit that subscribe button and turn on my notifications. Greg isn't like all these other families on the internet. Everybody tries to say that their YouTube family is a real family. Like, yeah, are you all blood related? I doubt it. But Greg is. So if you... There's some great items in there. Rep the Greg family name. All right, well, that's it for this video. Thank you, Meredith Ives, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys soon with another very interesting video. Bye. Scamming people is wrong. But sometimes people who scam other people get really creative, and it is objectively interesting, at the very least, to see what unique and innovative ways they come up with to scam other people. I would obviously be happier if they would use their creative mind to just come up with an ethical way to make money, but you know, it's entertaining to watch at the very least. It's like a heist movie, you know? I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, but I want to watch it. So today we're going to be looking at some of the most creative / interesting scams, starting with a manager at a Pennsylvania Wendy's invented a fake employee and pocketed wages of $20,000, police said. She manually clocked the ghost employee in and out for 128 shifts, police said. Also, welcome back to the second channel. This is my second channel. It's where I like to get a little bit goofier and wackier, so just go ahead and crack open a sparkling water and enjoy. This is creative. I admire their creativity. I am honestly surprised that I've never heard of this happening before. This actually seems kind of obvious. It's almost so obvious it makes me wonder, why did they stop there with one fake employee? If they did this with 5 fake employees, that would have been 100 grand they made. I guess a chance that Wendy's maybe would have caught on earlier if they had that many employees. They'd be like, why does it say every shift there were like 20 people working? I don't think that many people could even fit back there. So let's see here, $20,000 for 128 shifts. Let's do some math on that. So that would be 156 shifts. Divide that by 8 hours per shift, and that's $19 an hour. Come to think of it, that's probably how Wendy's found out that this was going on. They were like, wait, why are we paying someone $19 an hour? We don't do that. Yeah, $13 to $16 per year? Shouldn't that say per hour? No wonder she had to invent a fake employee, dude. She makes $13 a year. I like how they say she invented a fake employee. It kind of makes it sound like the employee was some kind of robot that was actually roaming around the premises. She brought in like an old refurbished Chuck E. Cheese animatronic, and everyone was like, what the fuck is that? She's like, oh, this is Garrett. He's new here. You probably haven't met him yet. Everyone say hi to Garrett. Garrett's making more than everyone there. But the employee, it turns out, was not a robot. It was a ghost. Okay, so here's an article about this whole situation. Former Wendy's manager Linda Johnson, who invented a ghost employee named William Bright, clocked a fake employee in and out for shifts so she could pocket the wages. Johnson, who worked in Pennsylvania, has now been charged with theft by deception. That's gotta be like the most accurate name for a crime I've ever heard. That's exactly what's going on. Sometimes the names of crimes are a little bit out there, like Grand Theft Auto. What's so grand about stealing a car? But theft by deception, that's pretty cut and dry. She lied and she stole. She ate hot chip and lied. After a criminal case was brought against Johnson, she then went missing, and her whereabouts were unknown as police released an appeal to the public for any information regarding her whereabouts. Missing, huh? What if the article after this was like, on an unrelated note, Wendy's has found a new manager to fill her position, and she actually looks exactly like Linda Johnson, but she's wearing a mustache. Her name is Binda Bonson. Authorities are hard at work still looking for Linda. Johnson's crime was posted to social media as people gave their opinion of her illegal methods. One person commented, commending the former manager. I'm not gonna lie, this is smart as hell. You can't even be mad at her. 128 shifts without anyone noticing. This new employee is insane. LMAO. Yeah, I mean, at that point, if it took them that long to notice that there was a fake employee, it honestly sounds like she deserves the money in a sense, because all of the work of that employee was getting done. Like, Wendy's would have been fine with it, paying an extra person, if there really was an extra person, meaning that there was an extra amount of work getting done, one would suppose. So, I don't know. It sounds like Linda wanted to be putting in twice as much work, and she just needed a method, albeit an illegal one, to do that. Okay, I would say that was a decent scam. Honestly, I don't even know if I would describe it as a scam, because usually I feel like scams are targeted towards a specific person. It's almost like organization scamming a person. This was person scamming organization. I guess I would describe it more as a theft by deception. That would be a good term for it. And this next one might be a similar situation. It's called false change of address moved UPS headquarters to Chicago apartment.
United Parcel Service's headquarters may be in Atlanta, Georgia, but for almost 3 months, hundreds, possibly thousands of pieces of its corporate mail were delivered to a small, unassuming garden apartment in Chicago's Rogers Park neighborhood.
Sure, a lot of people are wondering. This is very unusual.
Unusual and raises a lot of questions, Rob and Erica.
It does raise a lot of questions. First, I didn't know that UPS stood for, what is it, United Parcel Service?
United Parcel Services.
Why start off the video that way? You know, we all know it is UPS. It just seems crazy to intro the video with like the full version of the acronym that most people probably don't know. Like if I told you I was gonna go drop off a package at the United Parcel Service, I think you would assume I was like traveling back in time to the 1800s or something. I'm gonna go tie my parcel to a pigeon's leg and send it off. Anyway, small gripe. The other surprising thing, of course, about this is that somebody changed UPS's headquarters address to their own apartment. You know, I'll have to wait and watch the rest of the video to try to figure this out, but to me, this doesn't even seem like someone was trying to steal or scam. It almost seems like something you wouldn't think you could do, and so it kind of sounds like they were just doing it just to see if they could.
It began with a simple, unauthorized change of address form made out by a Chicago man.
Unauthorized? That's weird. I would have thought it would have been authorized, actually. I would have thought UPS would be totally fine with this, but I guess they've just changed. I guess they're not the United Parcel Service I once knew back in the Civil War era.
Apartment 2 in Rogers Park. A federal affidavit states it became UPS's new corporate headquarters address in October, after the man who lives inside simply filled out a change of address form at a post office.
Wait, is that him? Is he not in jail? This seems like a very illegal thing to do. I like that they're like, this is really crazy, definitely illegal. Anyway, let's go hang out with him.
The allegations are that UPS's mail was coming here because you switched the corporate headquarters address to your apartment.
Those are the allegations, correct.
Interesting. Not a bad defense, honestly. Sir, you are alleged to have done this. How do you plead? Correct. I'm sorry? I plead correct. Yes, that is the accusation. Am I free to go now? Can I go back to my apartment? Shit, yeah, I guess so. I am really thrown for a loop by this situation. They literally just went and knocked on his door to talk to him. You know, usually someone has like a lawyer talking for them, or they say like, we reached out for comment, but they haven't said anything. This guy's just like, yeah, come over, we can talk about it.
Have authorities talked to you? Have they interviewed you?
Yeah.
When did they search your apartment?
It was probably in January or February, one or the other.
January or February, and this was uploaded in April. So it seems like this whole situation really isn't getting to this guy. He hasn't been arrested. Months went by, and he's like an open book about it. He's like, yeah, they came by, took all my stuff, but I'm still here. Actually, I'm starting to think that there's more going on here than meets the eye. I'm starting to think that this guy actually is the CEO of UPS and he just doesn't want anybody to know. I'm starting to think he was actually right to change the address to his address. He is UPS.
The question then is, why wasn't it first flagged by the post office? A spokesperson says he can't comment.
Yeah, see, that's usually the response you get. They can't comment.
He can't comment.
But this dude was like, I can comment. Fuck it. I am UPS now. What do you want? Well, I think the answer to her question, though, is pretty obvious. Why didn't the United Postal Service do anything and flag it? Because they hate UPS, all right? They're competitors. They're rivals. They were probably happy to see some guy cashing UPS's checks. They might have been in cahoots with this guy. All right, we got an article about this situation. As federal crimes go, this one seems to have been ridiculously easy to pull off. If it even was pulled off at all, which I actually still don't know. Deshaun Henderson Spruce submitted a U.S. Postal Service change of address form on October 26, 2017, according to court documents. He requested changing a corporation's mailing address from an address in Atlanta to the address of his apartment on Chicago's north side. It really is a confusing situation because, like, if this was going on for months, did UPS not notice that they weren't getting any mail for months? You'd think for a company that's whole thing is mail, they would notice when they don't get any mail for months. And also all of the checks that they're supposed to be getting aren't coming. Is no one looking into that? The U.S. Postal Service corrected the issue and the USPS postal inspector is investigating the incident. Speaking of the U.S. Postal Service, Here comes the mailman, and my dogs are barking. They hate that guy. If I had to take anything away from that one, I would say I am surprised if he fully knew that he could get away with that, because that just seems so far-fetched. I feel like no one would even try it because you would just assume, like, of course that's not gonna work. But he had the gall, he had the gumption, he had the go-getter attitude, he had all the G words. And furthermore, I admire him for that. Okay, next one. Man stole $122 million from Facebook and Google by simply sending them random bills, which they paid. The top response is not really theft, to be honest. So, whereas the first one was theft and deception, I gotta say, I think this one just might be deception. Doesn't sound like he was stealing anything. The company was willingly paying him, and he was lying, which is wrong. He was doing something unethical, but also, Google and Facebook, you gotta check and make sure that you're not just paying somebody for no reason. This does again seem like one of those things that nobody would ever try, because you would assume that somebody is checking to make sure that you actually did something for them when they're paying you. This is like going to someone's house and being like, all right, you can pay me for mowing your lawn now. Meanwhile, their grass is like overgrown. You don't even have a lawnmower. They didn't ask you to mow their lawn, and they're like, sure, how much did I pay you? $122 million? I wonder what the bills were for. I feel like there had to have been some tact in crafting those bills in terms of like what service he was supposedly providing for Facebook and Google. Like, he must have been somewhat knowledgeable at least about what goes on inside of Facebook and Google. Because like, I wouldn't even know what to submit a bill for. Like, hey Google, pay me for the website. I made the website. You can pay me now. Maybe every time there's like a logo redesign or something, he bills them for it, and he's like, I designed that actually. Pay up. $122 million is insane. On one hand, I'm like, why didn't you stop at like $10 million? Like, that's more than enough money. You could have quit while you were ahead and gotten off scot-free, dude. But now, you are stuck with Scott, unfortunately. But on the other hand, I'm like, it's kind of crazy that Google and Facebook could even afford to lose $121 million before noticing. So in that regard, I'm kind of like, they didn't really need that money, did they? While you're at it, Google and Facebook, go ahead and give me some of that money too if you don't. A man pleads guilty to stealing $100 million from Google and Facebook by sending them fake invoices. See, there's your problem. You pleaded guilty. You're supposed to just say, those are the allegations. It's sort of the, I know you are, but what am I of the legal system. A Lithuanian man who duped Google and Facebook into transferring over $100 million into accounts he controlled has pleaded guilty to wire fraud. Wire fraud. So not even deception? No theft or deception? Mr. Rimasakis and his unnamed associates, ooh, that's kind of mysterious, were posing as Quanta Computer, a hardware company based in Taiwan that has done business with Facebook and Google, Reuters reported. Oh, okay, so he was posing as a real company, but he just wasn't really involved in the company. Oh, look at this ad. Facebook birthday, 15 defining moments for the social network. I like that the picture is Mark Zuckerberg. It just makes it seem like this ad thinks that his name is Facebook. Everybody wish Facebook a happy birthday. Look how happy he is here. Rimasakis thought he could hide behind a computer screen halfway across the world while he conducted his fraudulent scheme. I mean, he was like kind of right though. He did get away with it for a long, long time. I think that if he had just cut his losses earlier, he could have hid behind a computer screen and conducted his fraudulent scheme. But alas, he is probably in prison now. And what he did was wrong. We can all admit lying, scheming, stealing is wrong, but thank you for the giggles. Is there truth behind the Bristol Zoo parking attendant myth? For 25 years, a man worked as an attendant at Bristol Zoo's car park, collecting £1 for every car parked. One day he didn't show up for work, and the zoo asked Bristol City Council who they thought the man was employed by where he was. But the council didn't employ anyone for their role, as the car park belonged to the zoo. Instead, the enterprising individual running the car park had made enough money to retire abroad. Wow. Okay, this is kind of similar to the Wendy's ghost employee situation, but the ghost employee was real. Granted, he wasn't actually a ghost, he was just an employee. He was self-employed. He's an entrepreneur. It's a well-known tale. I wouldn't say so. I've never heard it. Circulating by word of mouth and in more recent years via social media. However, it now seems there could be truth to the urban myth. Okay, here's a Reddit post about it too. It says, for 25 years, the parking fees were managed by a very pleasant attendant. The fees for cars or $1.40. For buses, $7. Then one day, after 25 years of never missing a day of work, he just didn't show up. 25 years? Just give him the job at that point, honestly. Like, he works there. Especially because, like, when he didn't show up for work, they were like, we need somebody. Like, they were depending on this guy. I almost wonder if this was one of those situations where, like, they did kind of have an agreement, but they just wanted it to be kind of under the table, so they were like, look, we're not gonna put you on the payroll, but keep doing what you're doing. Park those cars, baby. Meanwhile, sitting in his villa somewhere on the coast of Spain or France or Italy is a man who'd apparently had a ticket machine installed completely on his own, then had simply begun to show up every day, commencing to collect and keep the parking fees, estimated about $560 per day for 25 years. Assuming 7 days a week, this amounts to just over $7 million, and no one even knows his name. $7 million? That's insane, dude. I was not expecting that much, but I guess if he retired abroad, like, he must have been rich. How do you come up with these cockamamie schemes, dude? I need a cockamamie scheme. Also, sorry if you can hear the very loud lawn mowing equipment outside of my window. I chose a very inopportune time to film this video, man, I'll be honest. But there is a Snopes article about this. Let's see if this might be true. What does Snopes say? False! Ah, fuck! The article's like, he didn't really make $7 million. He actually made $100 million. Well, if this isn't true, dude, I want to try this. If I can make $560 in a day just parking cars, if YouTube ever stops working out, man, you know where I'll be. I'll be at the Bristol Zoo. Parking cars. All right, guys, well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. What's up, guys? It's me, Danny, back with another hilariously low-effort video. Today, I'm going to be reacting to my old Vines. So, as most of you, if not all of you know, I used to be a Viner. Big account, over 2 million subs. I used to make Vines, like, almost every day in and day out, like, building on my following and having a lot of fun, and then a few months ago, Vine just deleted all of it. So occasionally I just lay awake at night thinking about my old Vines and how much I miss making Vines and how much I miss Vine. So I decided to do a little reacting to my old Vines video. Also, before we get started, shout out to CaliGirl4566. Thank you for turning my notifications on. If you want to be the shout out in the next video, make sure you turn on my notifications and be one of the first people to comment on this video, and you could be chosen. There's gonna be ones in here that I know I'm not gonna think are funny, because there were Vines that when I made them, I knew they weren't funny, and I just posted them because I thought other people would like them. And there's also Vines in here that I think are hilarious that did not do well at all because I just have a weird sense of humor, I guess. And so nobody else thought they were funny. So, also sorry for the mess behind me, I'm moving. My next video will probably be in my new apartment. So, let's get started. Oh yeah, this one's not very funny. This one was like after they announced Vine was shutting down and I kept making them, but I was like sad and just didn't care anymore. This one was a perfect loop. I was very impressed with this one. I thought that was really clever.
Cat's got your tongue.
That is so irresponsible of you.
No, not my best.
You're in so much trouble after this.
Classic when the beat drops meme.
Eat a Snickers. You're not the same when you're hungry.
Shut up.
I actually do like that. Oh, I really like this one. When I posted that, that was like the best any of my Vines had ever done at that point. That was like, I think it got like 50,000 likes or something, and I was like so freaked out. This one I thought was really funny. I don't think anybody really got it, but that's like the music video for that song. So it was the whole thing at the time. I really like that one. That one actually did really well. And so did this one. It's not even that funny. I think people just like that one because it's like, ooh, this is a popular song.
That's so funny.
That was one of my best ones, I think.
I already did. You didn't pee your pants. I know, I peed your pants. What? Oh my god! Oh, dude, it smells like Up Dog in here. Wait, what's Up Dog? That?
Okay, some people didn't know that that was editing and thought that I had really strapped a dog to the roof or the ceiling of my house.
In pursuit of the murder suspect, she is
I really like this one.
hair, sparkling eyes, beautiful smile.
Perfect.
Oh, this one was really fun. I had just bought a drone and I was like, how can I use my drone for a Vine now? And so I just like thought of that, but it was actually, I think it actually did really well.
What are you doing? Follow that car.
Is he gonna follow me back? No, I don't think so.
Then no!
I like that one.
That one, you can tell that I was sitting in a hot car because as the Vine goes on, my face gets more and more sweaty.
Liam Neeson?
This is one of my favorite ones.
Liam Neeson's Nissan is Nissan a Nissan?
Most of my best Vines don't have me in it, or my face in
Is this
it.
where you've been for the past 10 years? Dad, no! I think my parents are finally asleep. You know what that means? Pillow fight! Kill it! Kill it! Come on, do it!
I thought that was really clever. Sometimes I did that cloning effect in my Vines, where there would be two of me at the same time. A lot of people didn't know it was editing, so they just thought I had a twin.
Time to try out my new glasses. Here we go. Oh my gosh! Everything is so clear. What do you want to be when you grow up, Jimmy? A dinosaur?
I actually thought this one was really dumb when I posted it, but it did like really, really well. This is one of my favorites too.
Here's my paper. Thank you. What is this? You said type 4 paragraphs. I thought you said 4 paragraphs. I thought you said 4 pairs of drafts.
I thought I was so clever when I thought of all those. I just remember thinking like, oh, people are gonna think I'm so clever. This is a good one. That's like the second most popular Vine I ever made. And I remember when I was posting it, I was like, I remember texting somebody being like, should I post this? This is so dumb. I don't think it's gonna do well. And then now it's like, it had like 800,000 likes or something.
Little black dress, watch out for those eyes, cause she's armed and dangerous like bow. Hit you with that one shot.
I'm kind of nervous to ask Stacy out. Come on, dude, grow a pair. Oh my god!
Salad puns.
Hey!
Relatable.
What's your name? I'm Quan.
Oh god. Not again.
Oh god, remember Hit the Quan?
I don't know!
I did not like that song. I don't know why. But I had to use it in the Vine because I knew it was like popular. It's mine now.
Yo, this party is hopping. I am so turned.
I was really proud of the editing on that. Looking back on it, it's not that good, but I thought it was like so good, and I was like, oh man, it really looks like I'm flopping around like
better
that.
than me? Yeah, I do. Oh, come off your high horse. Nay. All right, we've got the chicken Alfredo. And the shrimp scampi. Oh god!
I really like that one. Oh, this is one of my favorite ones too. I got so many comments being like, that's not a trumpet, that's a clarinet. It's also a sponge and it's also made up, so.
Anybody in here own a white Explorer? That's me. You left your lights on.
I thought this one was really clever too.
I broke my leg! Don't worry, I'm a doctor. Are you sexually active? What does that have to do with my leg? I don't know. I just thought you were cute. Aww.
My most popular Vine ever. I'm not in it. I got so many comments after this Vine saying, I thought you were like 16 years old.
Oh my god! I know.
I have a young face.
So ugly. What?
So.
It's forever.
First dance when they're feeling in love.
Delicious and nutritious.
I really like
Girl
that
Scout
one.
Cookies. Now made with real Girl Scouts. What?
I like
Dude,
that
look
one
how
too.
big my new shoes are. Well, you know what they say about Bigfoot. You mean big feet? They'll try to tell you he's not real, but I've seen it.
This is when I was going through that phase where I green screened myself into every single music video I possibly could. I really like this one.
Jonathan, I don't love you anymore.
Hi! Go, get
I really like dark humor.
Spencer. What? Ow! Jeez! Dad, can you drive me to the movies? Why can't you be more like your friend Kevin? Dad, Kevin went missing yesterday. That moment when you enter a room and forget why you went in there. Oh, that's right, I was getting chased by a serial killer.
That Vine, I fell like that like 9 times with the slow motion on, just trying to get it to look right. And I ended up like bruising my knees really badly because I just kept falling. And then eventually I just like faked it or something. I was like, why do I even need to be falling? I love this one. I thought that was so funny.
Whoa. Today must be my lucky day.
All I do is win, no matter what.
Dark humor. Dark humor.
Wiggle.
This was the biggest Vine I had ever had at that point. It was like second on the comedy page, and like people from like high school were like texting me being like, dude, you're on Vine! And I was like, oh my god.
Wait, why did you kill my dog? Dude, chill. You're right. I didn't even like that dog. Green screening myself into things. I went through a phase where that's like all my vines were, and they all took like 2 hours to edit. I don't know why I kept doing it. Yeah, here's another one. Green screening myself into a music video.
I challenge you to a dance-off. He is so fresh.
It was very funny.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. I'm so sorry. No. Whoa.
That was pretty good. I know a lot.
Oh. Who gives a knife to a chair?
That vine didn't do that well, but that's like among like people who followed me, like one of their favorite vines for some reason. I think it's just like so goofy. I don't really know why people like it that much.
First things first, I'm the realest. First things first, I'm Bruce Willis. First things first, I'm Bear Grylls. First things first, I'm the Skrillex.
That's another one where I was like, oh dude, I'm so clever when I came up with that.
What are you doing, Dad? Dad, no! Don't tell him. No, you say you're down with it.
I got so many comments about my shadow on that thing. That's the thing about Vine comments is if there's one thing that's off, everybody comments about it. So that's all your comments are.
You got that right.
I remember being so annoyed by that. I was like, okay, I get it. I can't change it now. I already posted it. Green screening myself into a music video. I was wondering when you'd show up. I was wondering when you would show up.
I've got you now.
Darn it.
I was running through the 6 with my nose.
I had a weird haircut back then. Why is my hair so short? This isn't my Vine, this is Aaron's, but still funny.
So tell me more. Well, I kind of feel like my therapist is hitting on me. And how does that make you feel? Pretty good.
So then me and Mike went, I think you mean Mike and I.
Congratulations, man, you're cool.
Whoa! Alright, how's everything tasting over here? Are you my waiter from Applebee's? Uh-huh.
What are you doing in my room?
I love that Vine. You don't touch the sky, little girl. Gonna get a name for you. There's a new song by Jason Derulo, I think, that says Kiss the Sky or something. So it sounds like Kiss the Sky, and that's all I think about.
Hey, would you get out of here?
Oh, this is a perfect loop one.
Are you being
Oh, the compilation didn't even put the loop in, so it's just like, looks like some random Vine.
Teachers, get out of my life!
Now, when your parents make something you hate for dinner.
Oh yeah, it's dinner time. I'm so excited. What is this? I'm going to Chipotle.
That was my first Vine that got like on the comedy page. And I was like, I know this is gonna do well, but I don't find it funny at all.
It starts with
I got a lot of comments after that being like, wow, Danny, I'm unfollowing you. I can't believe you vape.
Where are you going?
Granted, a lot of people probably thought I was like 13 years old because I have a young face, but...
To whom? Are you correcting my grammar? Listen here, I don't need to take this from... It's really hot. Oh, sorry. Oh, I get it, because you're like hot. No, because of climate change. Senpai wouldn't notice me. So I baked him into a senpai.
And then I ate him up.
That one's just weird. That one is so weird.
I think we should see other people.
I also went through a phase where I shot all of my Vines on my super high quality camera because the phone that I had was an Android and the camera was like super bad, and so I just shot all my Vines and edited them on my computer.
Michael keeps pausing mid-sentence at like really weird times. Oh hey Michael, can I buy your son a bike for his birthday?
I want to be just like you when I grow up.
This is another loop, but I bet it's not going to show it.
I had a bad dream.
Yep.
Can I sleep in
That doesn't make any
Sure,
sense
why
when it's not a
Oh,
loop.
thanks, I'm Paul, by the way. Nice to meet you. Good night.
That's at a mall in Illinois, and I've had a bunch of people send me videos of them recreating that. I thought that was so funny. SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob.
Through the door.
I remember reading a comment on that Vine that was like, what's wrong with being hydrated? Like, oh, so only gym teachers can be hydrated? And it was like, dude, it's just a joke. Alright, that's the end. I've never done a reaction video like this before, so I'm sorry if that was not what reaction videos are supposed to be. If you did watch my Vines, thank you for watching them. I really had fun making them, and it was like a really, really fun part of my life. So it's really sad that Vine's not around anymore, but I'm glad that I got to experience like being a part of the community and like growing a following and stuff like that. It was really cool. If it weren't for Vine, I don't know what I would be doing right now. I started making Vines when I was a sophomore in college, and I was studying computer science. And I did graduate, but after college, I just started pursuing social media like I still am now. And so if Vine didn't exist, I would probably be working a desk job right now doing programming or something like that. So I'm super appreciative to Vine because I wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for Vine. So anyways, that's all I have for you today. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn my notifications on because
Alright, look, Greg, I didn't mention this in the last video because I didn't know when it was going to stop or if it would stop, but my channel recently just blew the absolute hell up. I have no idea why. I went from having like less than 700,000 subscribers a month ago to having almost 1 million. Now I have like 976,000 subscribers right now when I'm recording this. The Trying Troom Trooms prank video that I posted a few weeks ago randomly just shot from like 500,000 views to over 3 million views. And so now there's a bunch of new Gregs here. I don't really know why the YouTube algorithm decided that everybody needed to see that video, but I'm not complaining. So anyway, welcome to the over 300,000 new Gregs that I've accumulated in the past month. Just remember, if you hit that subscribe button and that notification button, that means that you're truly Greg now. And if you're Greg, you're part of the fastest growing channel on YouTube. Don't look that up. You're part of a family. All Gregs are blood related. Not a lot of people know that. And you owe your soul to me. That's right. Hitting the subscribe button technically sells your soul to me, but I'm sure you guys already knew that because it's in the fine print on the subscribe button on my channel. So everybody already knows that. Anyway, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to Greg. Now let's complain. So today I want to talk about morgues, not the buildings where they keep dead bodies. It's a YouTuber, his name is Morgs. Morgs is sort of the king of the trending page right now. I'm pretty sure the past like 9 videos he's made have ended up on the trending page at some point. And I mean, with good reason. The titles to his videos are pretty crazy. Okay, look at this one. I've never seen my parents so mad. It looks like he's died his parents.
Yo guys, it's Morgs, and today I'm back with another prank. Yes, look at the crown, baby. The prank king has returned.
So Morgs is the self-proclaimed king of the prank. In this video, he'd put some body paint in his parents' shampoo. And he colors his mom pink and his stepdad green. Now, I don't want to give anything away right off the bat, but I think this video might be fake. So let's take a look.
Morgan! 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 What have you done? What is this?
Damn, yo, hold on a sec, you look tan.
Do I look like I've done? What is this?
Okay, right off the bat, I gotta say that I'm impressed with this mom's shower regimen. She is thorough. Like, she did not miss a single spot. She is squeaky clean. The weird thing is, he just put the body paint in her shampoo, so I guess she's using shampoo on like her ears and her eyelids and her lips and parts of her back that most people can't even reach. Do people do that in the shower? Do people like every shower scrub their ears and like make sure they get every individual like crevice of their face? I mean, that's what's really impressive is she got like parts of her back that I can't even reach, but she didn't even like scrub the backs of her legs. One thing's for sure though, she goes her entire shower without opening her eyes. Apparently, because wouldn't she have noticed that she was turning pink before she got out of the shower? And wouldn't she have noticed that her shampoo is a different color than usual? But none of that's important because she's pissed.
What are you doing?
But he convinces his mom to let him do the same prank on his stepdad Martin.
What's Martin gonna say?
Well, Mum, now that you mention Martin, how about we turn him green?
Why, so we both look stupid together when we go out?
Exactly.
Is that the solution? Good idea, Morgan.
Let's do it.
Why should I suffer alone?
So while Martin's in the shower, he replaces Martin's shampoo with some shampoo with green body paint mixed in.
What you done? Now don't give me that innocent look.
What?
What do you mean what?
What the hell do you mean?
Now I know what you're thinking. Why does this guy need shampoo? But I think a better question would be, why do these people rub shampoo all over their bodies? Except the lower half of his body, I guess.
What are you doing like that?
They did me earlier.
They look like the Fairly Odd Parents. Okay, so it's safe to say that Morgan is pretty good at pranks, but I think where he really excels are his 24-hour challenge videos. He'll spend 24 hours anywhere. On the roof, in a sand castle, in a swimming pool. He tried to stay in a tub full of Jell-O overnight, hoping that it would set around him.
I think I'm having a panic attack. Please help me!
That one was weird because it didn't work. Like, the Jell-O never really set and solidified, but he pretended it did.
Is he stuck?
No.
Are you stuck, Morgan? Are you stuck? Get him out! It's freezing!
Morgan! Morgan!
No, boy!
What's going on?
So he was like pretending that he couldn't get out of the tub because he was stuck in Jell-O, but you could tell that the tub is still like waving and splashing like a liquid.
Pull! Pull!
And even if the tub did set and it was real Jell-O. Like, you'd still be able to get out. Jell-O's not that tough. He spent the night in his mom's car. In an abandoned water park. This dude will spend the night anywhere except his own house. I mean, this dude's basically homeless at this point. I don't think he spent the night at his own house in literal years. So this is the first video I saw from Morgs. It's called, I spent the night in my girlfriend's house and she had no idea. 24-hour challenge. It's a very creepy title.
Today I'm gonna be attempting to stay in my girlfriend's house overnight without her even knowing I was there. I'm down the side of the bed right now.
This wasn't as fun as it sounds. That's kind of funny because I wouldn't think that this would be that fun. I think that a more fun thing to do would be to hang out with your girlfriend at her house and not like hide in a closet at your girlfriend's house and hope she doesn't find you. But to each his own.
Today I'm gonna be attempting to stay in my girlfriend's house overnight without her even knowing I was there.
Morgan, that's ridiculous.
His mom's a great actor.
Well, I guess you are pretty ridiculous anyway.
If you guys don't know already, Kira did the exact same prank on me in my house and I didn't even know she was here. But here's the catch, her house is a lot smaller than mine, so this is gonna be a lot harder than it sounds.
Damn, dude, what the fuck? Did this dude just poor shame his girlfriend? I feel severely flexed on. Like, how small is this girl's house that it's gonna be that hard to hide from her? Alright guys, this one's gonna be really hard because my girlfriend's parents are fucking poor. Let's do this.
Guys, we just arrived. The reason I've got my hoodie on is because for this next part of the video, we need to be extremely stealthy.
It's a good thing he's got his hoodie on to be stealthy because everything else he's doing is not stealthy at all. For example, he's standing in the brightest light he could possibly find so that he could film this segment. He's talking to a camera. And I understand that videos need to be well lit, but like, you're trying to be sneaky here, dude. Don't like stand in a spotlight.
The time is currently 9 PM and Kira's house is literally just there. In Kira's house right now is Kira and Kira's mum, Tracy. And you're probably thinking, at 9 PM, most normal people would be getting ready for bed. I know for a fact, Kira will not be.
9 PM? Whoa, she's still awake at 9 PM? Most normal people I know would be getting ready for bed by then. I know I personally get ready for bed at 8:30 every night with a warm glass of milk and a bedtime story from my mommy.
YouTubers aren't normal people. We don't have normal sleeping patterns.
Yeah, dude, YouTubers have crazy sleep schedules. Staying up after 9 PM! That should be his next challenge video. Staying up after 9 PM for a night? So then he makes his stealthy entrance into his girlfriend's house. Now his mom does know he's coming, so he doesn't have to hide from the mom, but he does have to hide from his girlfriend, so he can't make too much noise. So real sneaky like, he opens the window and then talks to the camera for 5 minutes. Then he tries to get in the window like 3 different ways, but then eventually he gets his Yeezy in.
Okay, my Yeezy is through.
And just for good measure, he knocks a bunch of shit over while he climbs in. So this video has like an uncomfortable amount of this dude Morgs just like silently filming his girlfriend from the shadows, which if this wasn't fake would be a huge invasion of privacy, like a very creepy thing to do. He also talks to the camera a lot and pretty loudly.
Oh, that was kind of loud. That was kind of loud. Let's see what snacks you have.
I think she'd definitely be able to hear him, especially in her small ass house.
Instead of sitting around here waiting, I am gonna go and explore upstairs. Now, I've heard from Kira's mum that Kira is very messy, and every time I come to her house, she cleans her room for me. But Kira doesn't know I'm coming this time, so I say we go and explore, guys.
So Morgs' next mission... Morgs's? Is that how you'd say it? Or just Morgs' next... Morgs's, right? So So this dude's next mission is to go explore his girlfriend Kira's room. Again, big invasion of privacy.
Here goes nothing, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Kira, what? Kira, what the hell is this?
So he walks in and he proceeds to make a huge deal over a not very messy room. She's got some cardboard boxes laying around. Her bed is not made. But like, he's pointing at the wall, being like, what is all this stuff? For a second, he points at like the stuff that's mounted on her wall, like a little light and a TV. Like, does she take that stuff off the wall when Morgs comes over? Daddy, can I borrow your drill and some speckle and paint? Morgs is coming over today. I've got to unmount my TV again. I do a very good British accent.
To make the challenge even more intense, I'm going to be attempting to sleep in this room, guys, at the same time as Kira. So what I think I might do is move all of these boxes here or just out the way, so then this space will be empty and I can kind of lay in that gap and cover myself with her blanket. So then I'll literally be sleeping a foot away from her and she will have no idea.
What the fuck? I'm gonna be sleeping 1 foot away from her and she's gonna have no idea. Okay, so next Kira comes into the room and he has to hide in the wardrobe, and you'll never believe what she does next.
What's she doing? Oh my god, what the hell is she doing? Guys, I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
What? She's getting undressed in her own bedroom and changing into her pajamas before bed? I mean, it's crazy enough that she stayed up past 9, but now she's getting undressed in her own room? He gets so worked up about everything. Later on in the video, she starts brushing her teeth in the bathroom, and he, like, gets all worked up about that too, like he's surprised.
I think she's brushing her teeth.
I think the reason this is so weird to me is because it's such a weird prank to fake. Like, if you really wanted to hide in your girlfriend's house overnight, it wouldn't be that hard. You would just have to hide in, like, a hallway closet that nobody ever goes in or anything like that, and you could creep around a little bit, but this dude is making it extra hard on himself by hiding in places that she's obviously going to go. Like, hiding in her wardrobe or in the bathroom. Those are all, like, horrible places to hide, because those are things that people use every day. Anyway, he sleeps all night next to her. It's very cute. Somehow she doesn't notice that there's like a dude sleeping right beside her. Eventually she wakes up and leaves, and he escapes from the house, thus completing the 24-hour challenge. That's right, he entered the house at night and left in the morning. I don't know about you, but that sounds like 24 hours to me. Okay, this one's my favorite 24-hour challenge. He did sort of the same thing a few days ago. He posted this video on August 11th. But this time there's a little bit of a twist. This video is called, "I spent the night in my own house and nobody knew. 24-hour challenge." It's kind of sad. Like, it sounds like it could either be the title of a Morgs video or like something I would have said in middle school. Like, I stayed in my house all day and nobody noticed, nobody cared. This video is a lot more of the same from the last video. Like, he tells his family that he's going to be going to his friend's house that night, so he leaves and then he sneaks back in and stays there the whole night. There's a few pretty good standout moments in this one though. He catches his parents talking shit about him with his girlfriend.
He's got to either stop being so reliant on me to pick him up and run him up. I'm just running him around all the time.
I don't know why his girlfriend's there. If his girlfriend lives nearby, I don't know why she's staying the night at Morg's house when Morg's isn't there. I guess she just had to get out of her small-ass house.
There we go, that's right.
He catches his parents watching Peppa the Pig, the kids show for like 3-year-olds. I guess every night when the kids go to bed, his parents watch Peppa the Pig.
Martin, do you think it's kind of like a bit weird that we watch Peppa Pig at our age?
His whole family talks shit about him some more and makes fun of his merch.
Yo guys, it's Morg. Welcome to another video.
He catches his parents making out. Gross. He's hiding in a closet again, and this time he's filming his girlfriend, and his girlfriend starts FaceTiming another dude, and they're both talking shit about Morgs.
He's just been like really annoying recently. He's just been kind of like irritating me, like his voice. He smells so bad, I can't even like describe it.
She was just FaceTiming another boy, my best friend Ryan.
So I guess his girlfriend's like cheating on him. So anyways, at the end of this 24-hour challenge, he comes back and he slowly starts like hinting that he knows all of their secrets.
Anyway, well, Mum, I'm gonna go watch some Peppa Pig. Would you care to join me by any chance?
No, why would I want to watch Peppa Pig?
Are you sure? Oh, and Kira, I wonder how Ryan's doing. We haven't spoke to Ryan in a very long time, have we?
No.
Another successful prank. Haha, got you guys! I found out my girlfriend hates me, she's cheating on me, my whole family is talking shit about me behind my back, they hate my merch. But I did find out my parents watch Peppa the Pig, so fuck you guys! Guess I got the upper hand this time. It's a very weird prank because, like, imagine doing this to your parents. Imagine what their reaction would be. If, like, one morning when your parents thought that you had gone to spend the night with your friends, if you, like, popped out of the cupboard and you were like, hey! Oh. Hi? You guys remember how I said I was gonna go to my friend's house last night? Yeah. Well, I didn't. I stayed here in our house, and I didn't do anything. Okay. Did your friend like canceled on you or? Nope, I was never gonna hang out with a friend. The friend was made up the whole time. No friends. I just stayed here and watched you. Okay. So that, my friends, is the wonderful world of the Morgue's Overnight Challenge. Oh, did you guys hear that? I think I know what that means. It's time for an ad read. Are you tired of clumsy kitchen accidents getting you down?
Yeah!
Having trouble editing your next video?
It's so frustrating.
Can't find the right design?
Yes!
Well, then you gotta try Skillshare.
Huh. Cool. Wow. Okay. All right. Can I try it right now? It burns.
Sure. Skillshare is an online community with thousands of classes in design, business, technology, and more.
Fantastic. Wow, this is great. Okay.
Skillshare is a great place for creators who want to learn more about their craft, with courses in editing, t-shirt design, building a business, and so much more.
That sounds great. I could definitely use some help with After Effects. And I could use a few design tips.
A premium membership to Skillshare gives you unlimited access to high-quality classes from experts working in their field, so you can improve your skills, unlock new opportunities, and do the work you love.
Wait, so is this gonna help with the burns all over my body?
No. I've currently been watching the definitive guide to t-shirt design and manufacturing. I gotta keep my merch looking good.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds great and everything, dude, but I'm going to the hospital right now. I think I might need surgery after this, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford it.
Well, Skillshare is actually more affordable than most learning platforms out there. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month.
That sounds like a great deal. $10 a month? Count me in! Yeah, okay, I get it. It sounds great, but I still don't think that this is what I need at this exact moment, okay? I'll give it a shot later.
And the first 500 people to sign up using the link in the description get their first 2 months of Skillshare free.
Fuck, I have a flat tire.
With Skillshare, you can keep on learning.
Thanks, Skillshare. Thank you.
What's up, Greg, and welcome back to the Beef Zone, baby. This is where we talk about the internet's hottest drama going on right now. Today we're going to be talking about Axel Weber. He's a TikTok star, and he's already started one of the year's most insane internet quarrels. I don't particularly talk about internet drama too much on my channel, but I had to do an installment of the Beef Zone just this once because this is a pretty unique case. I don't think I've ever seen anybody start an internet beef quite like this before. And that's because this dude, Axel, has started a feud with a college. This dude has started beef with a 4-year accredited institution. I've never seen that happen before. Other influencers are out here starting beefs with each other because of like messy breakups, problematic tweets. This dude's out here starting beef with institutions. That's crazy. I'm gonna start doing that. The DMV, you're done. You're canceled. I had to wait in line once 5 years ago when I got my license renewed. You're done. Everybody go harass the DMV now, please. No, don't actually do that. This dude, Axel Weber, he's a very popular TikToker. He's got 3.9 million followers. He is, okay, what was that? It looked like he was calling me. Okay, it's to share to WhatsApp, I see. I click on it, he's like, hey dude, are you making a video about me right now? No, how did you know that? So yeah, he was already really popular on TikTok. He had like 1 million followers a couple months ago, and now he's skyrocketed to almost 3.9 million followers, mostly because of this series of videos he did auditioning for Juilliard's acting school, and he did not get in. And his fans were like so upset by this that they started a war with Juilliard, which like thrust Axel into the spotlight because all of these major news outlets were like covering this dude. And so now he has like almost 4 million followers literally because he didn't get into Juilliard. Kind of crazy considering I also didn't get into Juilliard and I don't have 4 million followers on TikTok. So what happened with that? I didn't even get an audition with Juilliard. They didn't even offer me one. How fucked up is that? Where are my fans? Greg, what's going on? It's just kind of crazy that you can get famous for not doing something impressive, you know? Like if he had gotten into Juilliard, that would be really cool. That'd be worth, you know, making a big stink about, I feel like, because like nobody gets into Juilliard. Dude, did you hear about that guy who's going viral because he's gonna try to climb Mount Everest blindfolded with his hands tied behind his back? Oh no way, dude, that sounds insane. Did he actually do it? No, no, actually he did not. He's dead. He died. Not even on the mountain either. He choked on a granola bar on the flight to Mount Everest. And he's going viral? Yeah, dude, his funeral has 800 million likes. So I feel like to fully appreciate this story, we kind of have to go back to the beginning where it all began. So in December of 2021, just about a month ago, Axel had just moved to New York. He's pursuing acting. He's making a bunch of TikToks about living in the world's smallest apartment, and he has just hit 1 million followers on TikTok.
Hi, We just hit 1 million on TikTok. Come on.
I can see why he had followers to begin with. He's like a charismatic guy. I'm sure people think he's handsome. He's got personality. He does his little dancey dance. Look at him go. But little did Axel know at the time that one Juilliard audition would change his life forever. And not because he did a good job, but because he did so bad that it changed his life forever.
Dear Axel, on behalf of the Juilliard division, thank you for your interest in our program and for sharing your talent with the faculty during the initial audition. As you are already aware, due to our callback process, you are no longer under consideration for admission for fall 2022.
It sounds like he already knew he wasn't getting in. It's kind of fucked up that they even sent him the letter. You already know this because we didn't give you a callback after your audition, but just so you know, you're still not accepted to Juilliard. You still did a really bad job. There's no chance of you getting in here. How many times do they have to tell him he didn't get into Juilliard? Damn. They just send him a letter every year. Dear Axel, as you may have guessed, as you are 2 years into going to a completely different school for a completely different degree, you did not get into Juilliard. Your audition was very bad, Axel. You ruined your chances of an acting career, Axel. Over the past 2 years, we have been telling every casting director and pretty much everyone who works in the industry how bad your audition was. We've had a lot of time to destroy your career, Axel, and we've done it. So it's a pretty sad video of him not getting into his dream school. I definitely feel for him, and a lot of other people did too. So basically what happened after that is a bunch of people started rallying to support him. You had like all of his own fans commenting, being like, fuck Juilliard, dude, you don't need Juilliard. Even some celebrities weighed in.
Hello, Axel.
Hi, Charlie.
I replied to your video, but I figured I'd do a video message as well.
Appreciate it.
Not only did I not get into Juilliard, but I didn't get into 5 of these prestigious schools that I wanted to get into that I thought could better my career.
Don't believe it.
And while I do think school is great, and I did end up going to Berkeley,
Okay.
a prestigious
Berkeley,
conservatory for the arts
congrats.
is not going to be the thing that defines your career as an actor.
Ooh.
Honestly, I mean, it's a sweet sentiment, and I agree with the message. You know, not every famous actor went to a super prestigious school like Juilliard to learn how to act. You know, some just had rich parents, and so that's how they got into it. Lucky for him, I feel like he seems to like Charlie Puth. I feel like this video would not be nearly as impactful if it was like some guy that Axel does not care about. There's a video of Vanilla Ice being like, take it from me, Vanilla Ice. I didn't get into Juilliard either, but that didn't stop me from becoming the 20th most famous person for 1 month in 1995 and then slowly slipping into obscurity for the rest of my life. Axel's like, oh, thanks, dude. Does anyone else want to chime in? Did anyone else not get into Juilliard? Someone with like a lifelong body of work? Someone with a really impressive career? It wasn't just like celebrities reaching out to Axel either. There were like different organizations being like, hey, you don't need Juilliard, dude. Come work with us and we'll get you to where you want to be in your career.
I didn't get into Juilliard. We know that.
And I did get another letter to prove it. This is the 17th one they've sent me now.
But I did get a modeling contract with one of the largest agencies in the world.
So I am a little confused about how this happened or why Axel seems to be so like excited about it. It does seem to be like totally unrelated to what he said his dream was. I thought he wanted to be an actor and go to a prestigious acting school. Like, does he even want to be a model? I don't know if he's ever mentioned it before. I watched a few of his TikToks from like before that, and it seemed like he really wanted to be an actor. It's like a totally different industry. All right, guys, you know that my dream of becoming a professional actor didn't work out, but I am still gonna be working in the industry, it turns out. I got a job at a movie theater. I think I may be able to work my way up from there. I think you'll be seeing me on the big screen real soon. It's just weird to see him going from not getting into a school that he wasn't qualified for to getting a job that it seems like he is even less qualified for, because I assume he at least had some sort of like acting prowess or like did some sort of acting before he started applying to acting schools. But modeling, it's like he didn't even want to do that before. Not only did he get a modeling job out of getting rejected from Juilliard, he also got a New York Times article.
We just made the New York Times. When Axel Weber was rejected from Juilliard, the internet stepped in.
The article is basically covering how all of Axel's fans flooded the Juilliard Instagram account to like lambast them in the comments, which to be fair, Axel does say like, don't do that.
More than anything, we cannot bash Juilliard though. They're just doing their job.
I don't want to lead you into thinking that Axel like actively encouraged this and like caused this to happen. Like he was like, fuck Juilliard. Everybody ripped them to shreds in the comments, but his videos did unintentionally have that consequence. And it's pretty crazy to read some of the comments that people have left on Juilliard's Instagram account. Let's take a look at some of them. Their most recent posts have like 0 comments, 1 comment, 6 comments. Let's go to around the time this Axel Weber drama was going on. 1,000 comments, 2,000 comments, 18,000 comments. 18,000? Dude, what were people saying? Let my boy Axel in. He deserves better. Let Axel in. Get my boy in. My dog died on campus and they tied me up and made me eat it. Doesn't have anything to do with Axel. Dude is just straight up slandering this university because his boy didn't get in. Don't worry, Axel. You should be glad you didn't get in there. All right? They made me eat my pet. You're gonna regret it when that man wins an Oscar. I honestly don't even think that they would regret it if he, like, ended up having a successful acting career. They really only care about the people they did admit having successful acting careers. In general, I've seen a lot of comments that have the same tone of like, I bet Juilliard wishes they never rejected my man. And it's like, yeah. Probably, but I don't think it's for the reason you think. I don't think it's like the dean's office that are like, oh, we should have never said no. He's so talented. Look at him on TikTok doing his little dancey dance. He's wearing a sweater. He's modeling. Oh, what we could have had. No, it's not them, dude. It's the poor like 20-year-old marketing intern that runs the Juilliard school Instagram account. It's the person who keeps getting notifications on their phone saying like, let Axel in. New Instagram comment? Let Axel in. They're the one that's probably like, Jesus Christ, couldn't they just fucking accept this kid? I really like this comment. Let him in, you dogs. L school. Juilliard does not care, all right? They do not care that they have 18,000 comments on one post. The headmaster of Juilliard, what is it? What is like the person who is in charge called? Is it the dean? The headmaster? The principal? I went to college. I don't know why the president. We had a president of our school. I don't think the president is reading these comments being like, L school. Oh, classes are canceled today. Go home. Everyone go home. It's also like, whoa, dude, don't start insulting the kid's dream school. You're not really rooting for him if you're like, oh, you wanted to go to that L school, Axel? That decrepit excuse for a school run by dogs? I definitely feel bad for whatever school he applies to next if he ever tries to apply for college again. When they get that application, they're just gonna like start sweating immediately. All right, who's next on the list of applicants? All right, no pressure, but if we don't let this kid in, we're gonna get doxxed and swatted. Right now, you're probably wondering, like, what were Axel's chances of getting into Juilliard? Like, was he a shoo-in and like a really good actor and had like an insane experience? What is this guy's qualifications? First off, let's look up how hard is it to get into Juilliard. Spelled Juilliard wrong, so I am definitely not going to get in. Admission to Juilliard is highly competitive with an overall acceptance rate between 5 and 8%. So it's an extremely difficult school to get into. Obviously, it's like insanely prestigious. But you know, maybe he killed his audition. Maybe he's a great actor. So let's see. He has a TikTok talking about how his audition went. So let's hear in his own words how he describes it.
Here's how you absolutely botch a Juilliard audition. Remember I said the only thing I can't do is an accent? I did an accent. I couldn't help it. I just Oberon and make him smile. It just sounds better when he sounds like he came straight out of an HBO show.
All right, I know it's not the point of the TikTok, but what does he mean I couldn't help it when he said he did the accent? Like, did you prepare your audition and not practice an accent at all? And then the second you get into your audition, you're like, hello, governor. Why am I talking like this? Oh, no. Did you really just decide to do an accent on the fly? Because, like, holy shit, what a bad idea. Of course you didn't get into Juilliard, dude. You went off book. You became a different nationality. Live.
The guy gave me absolutely no reaction. He just stared right into my soul.
I feel like that's kind of how auditions go, though. If you do a really great job, they're not supposed to be like, like right off the bat. I think they're supposed to play it cool because they can't like make you think you got the part just in case, you know, someone even better comes in and then they have to give it to that person. And what reaction was he expecting? Guys, I don't think my audition went very well. The admissions director didn't even come. He just said, thanks, that'll be all. You know what he should have done if he wanted to impress them? He should have came into the audition speaking in a British accent, and then when he was actually reading his monologue, switched to his regular American accent. They would have been blown away.
I have an audition for Juilliard. January 9th, I have to learn some Shakespeare? Never even read Hamlet. I jest to Oberon and make him smile, when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness of a filly foal, and sometimes I lurk in a gossip's bowl. I don't understand what's happening.
Not that I really think that this made a difference, but just a word of advice. If you're applying for a college, I wouldn't post on your like public social media something about like the application process or the audition process being like, I don't know what the fuck this means. This shit's dumb, dude. Shakespeare sounds like an idiot, man. It's also weird that like, after all of these videos of him being like, I don't know what the fuck Shakespeare is, and him being like, I randomly did an accent at the audition, that all of his fans still have his back. And they're still like, you deserve to get into Juilliard. Don't worry, we'll take it from here. we're gonna get you into Juilliard. We're gonna storm Juilliard for you, buddy, don't worry. Anything to get you in. All of this brings up a bigger topic of like, why are people so invested in this guy getting into Juilliard? This guy who like has literally shown no prowess, no acting prowess whatsoever. He's been like, I botched my audition. I don't fuck with Shakespeare. He seems like a nice kid too. I just don't understand why people are like so ride or die for Axel getting into Juilliard. Probably a decent amount of them are joking and just thought it would be funny to like get way too into it and take his side. But I do think it's also kind of like the cute teen white boy effect, where like a fan base of 12-year-olds will literally do anything for a white guy that they think is cute. You know who I think probably hates this more than anyone? The students who actually did get into Juilliard. Just seeing this dude get rejected and be rewarded for like his not being very good at acting with a modeling contract and an extra 3 million followers. Meanwhile, you get into Juilliard and you get rewarded with student loans. I think that this guy is benefiting from a lot of privilege and maybe not realizing it. I don't know, man. He seems like a sweet kid, but also is sort of coming off a little bit like, I deserve this. Like he moved to New York expecting to get into one of the top 10 acting schools. Like that's why he says he lives in this apartment. And it seems like that sense of entitlement has been picked up a little bit by his fans as well. The whole thing kind of reminds me of like the Alex from Target phenomenon, when like just this random cute boy got like thrust into the spotlight and millions of followers because he was like attractive once. I don't know. Let's see how his modeling career is going. I wonder if he's posted any updates on that. Oh, this TikTok is called First Photo Shoot. He's a natural. All right. All right, well, that's pretty much the whole Axel Weber thing. It seems like he's doing good now. He's got his modeling career going, and I guess we'll be seeing him on the cover of Vogue pretty soon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you do and you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to another episode of Danny's Big Boy Craft Emporium, home of the finest crafts on all of the internet. It's been a really long time since I've made a video about Troom Troom. I think it's been like 5 or 6 months. The last video I did about Troom Troom was called Trying Awful Troom Troom Pranks, and that video blew the hell up. I think it's got like 6 million views now, and it launched my channel from like 600,000 subs to over 1 million. So I'm gonna do that again. So I haven't looked at Troom Troom's channel in a while, and while I was researching for this video, I started to realize that I think they're trying to shade me. And a few people have sent me before that Troom Troom now has a character named Miss Gonzalez.
Miss Gonzalez is in complete harmony with her kitchen.
She's a character that they only just started including in their videos a couple months ago. So I thought that that might be shading me, because this channel is from like Ukraine or something. I don't know how many people with the last name Gonzalez there are in Ukraine, but I'm guessing it's not a lot, so I don't know what else they could be referencing. But then I saw this video. It's called 9 Fun Christmas Treat Ideas. And we find out that Miss Gonzalez has a nephew named Stevie. Stevie Gonzalez.
Unicorn is home alone. She's decorating her room, and there's a shadow behind the door. Who is that? The spirit of Christmas? It turns out that it's Miss Gonzalez's nephew, Stevie.
He has this creepy entrance where he's like staring through the window. Then he comes in, and you get a good look at him, and you realize he's got my haircut, and he looks a lot like me. Not that every white dude with this haircut doesn't look like me, but still, do you think this is a coincidence? His name is Stevie Gonzalez.
Unicorn is so happy. Stevie will help her embellish the house. Huh, you wish. Stevie is a busy bee. There is no room for unicorns and Christmas decorations in his schedule. He has to keep an eye on his Instagram likes.
They also made him like a huge asshole who's like actively hating on Troom Troom in the videos. They make him super obsessed with getting likes on Instagram, almost like they're trying to shade an influencer. What the fuck do you think you're trying to pull, Troom Troom? You think I don't get it? You think I don't see what you're trying to do? You're trying to shade me so that I make another video about you, aren't you? Well, it's not gonna work. And you wanna know why? Because I was already gonna make another video about you anyway, bitch. Then there's this whole plot where Stevie Gonzalez is rude and eats cookies when he's not supposed to, and he turns into a reindeer.
Apparently, these unicorn cookies are magical. They just can't bear rude people.
This is like psychological warfare. Are you threatening to curse me and turn me into a reindeer? I won't have it. Anyway, that's enough talking about Stevie Gonzalez. I just thought that that was really weird that I've apparently been beefing with this Ukrainian crafts channel for months and had no idea. Anyway, Greg, let's get into some crafts. So the theme for today's crafts is sneaky. More specifically, sneaking shit into school that you're not supposed to have in school. Troom Troom's got a bunch of these videos like this one. It's called 10 Weird Ways to Sneak Gadgets into Class. And in this particular craft, they're going to teach us how to sneak music into class so you can listen to music without your teacher knowing.
What a boring class. The girls need to come up with something. Cindy just so happens to have a musical pencil sharpener.
A musical pencil sharpener, huh? That sounds like a pretty cool idea. I don't know if this was a thing in most high schools, but I've seen lots of creative ways of like listening to music in class. I think the most creative one I've seen is like you actually run the wire from your phone up like a hoodie and down your sleeve, and then you have the earphone in like the palm of your hand, and you just pretend to be resting your hand so you can listen to music in class instead of passing high school, I guess.
Take apart a pencil sharpener of a suitable size. Cover it with decorative tape.
Decorate the pencil sharpener with tape. I'm not sure how that's gonna make it play music, but... Okay, my pencil sharpener is covered in decorative tape.
Put an MP3 player inside. Plug headphones into the pencil sharpener and sneakily turn on some hype music.
What? That's the whole craft? That's how you sneakily listen to music in class? This doesn't fix the problem with listening to music in class. The problem is that you've got wires running directly to your ears. Do they think their teacher's just gonna be like, hey, no listening to music in class? Oh, my bad, it's just plugged into a pencil sharpener. They must just be listening to pencil shavings. Okay, be honest, can you tell that I'm listening to music right now? Oh, what, this? No, I'm not listening to music. I'm just listening to a pencil sharpener.
Our secret party is going very well so far. The teacher doesn't notice anything.
The teacher doesn't notice anything? I have headphones in. He doesn't notice that?
Next thing you know, a dance battle will start.
And now it's saying that you can dance at your desk and your teacher still won't notice? If you were my teacher and you saw me just at my desk like this, with my headphones plugged into a pencil sharpener, I mean, either you would assume I was listening to music or you would just be really worried about me and ask what was wrong, right? Overall, I gotta say this is pretty inventive and a great way to trick your blind teacher. Do you think Troom Troom knows that they make wireless earbuds? You know what's a better way to hide that you're listening to music in class? I'm fucking jamming out right now and you have no idea. Okay, this next one's called 8 Weird Ways to Sneak Giant Stress Relievers into Class. So, pretty bold of them to imply that there's normal ways to sneak giant stress relievers into class. What does that mean? Like, we all know of all the normal ways to sneak giant squishy balls into class, but here's some weird ways to do it. The premise of this whole video is teaching you how to make giant stress relievers that look like school supplies. So like a giant pencil sharpener that's actually a squishy pencil sharpener that you can sneak into class. The only problem being that why would you bring a giant pencil sharpener to school in the first place? You're like hiding a weird thing in an even weirder thing. It would probably be more normal to just bring like a stress ball to school. But instead, they're like, you need to hide the squishiness of a stress ball in something that we all bring to class, like a giant pencil sharpener.
Redhead is late to class. She brought some chaos to school along with her homework.
Honestly, same. I bring chaos literally everywhere I go.
She's having a bad day. She fell into a puddle and tarnished her reputation.
I'm trying to picture how she fell into this puddle and only got like the tip of her knee wet. If you fell into a puddle on your knees, you would get like your whole shin wet and your knee. How did she fall into a puddle and just get the tip of her knee wet? She must have just dipped the tip of her knee in the puddle. Honestly, that's impressive if that's what she did, and no wonder it tarnished her reputation. Everybody was probably like, did you just see that girl jump knee first into a puddle? What's wrong with her?
But Dolly knows how to calm her friend down. A giant paperclip will help her.
A giant paperclip will help her. What? How is that gonna help? That's not a stress reliever. It's just like a silly looking thing. This girl must be really easily entertained. If the second her friend pulls out a giant paperclip, she's like, oh, my day is ruined. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Is this a giant paperclip? Oh, fuck yes, thank God, dude. I've been waiting for this. Oh. Okay, let's figure out how to make this giant paperclip.
Bend a piece of wire to be the shape of a big paperclip.
Okay, I got some crafting wire that we're going to turn into the shape of a paperclip. Okay, that's a pretty sizable giant paperclip, and you know what? I'm feeling pretty relieved of my stress already. Honestly, I don't even think I need to do anything to it. I feel weirdly calm now. No, not yet. Not until we finish the craft.
Mix light clay of different colors and cover the big paper clip with the rainbow mixture.
Okay, and now I'm just gonna cover the piece of wire and feast your eyes as this regular piece of wire turns into a stress reliever. Fuck, come on, Daddy-o. Daddy needs a new paper clip. Okay, here we are. Maybe I used the wrong type of wire or something, because it's totally not staying in place.
Dolly presents her anti-stress invention. A giant soft paper clip. What a nice toy.
Look how happy she is. She's like thrilled. This is the best gift she's ever received in her life. How easily entertained do you have to be for someone showing you this to make your day?
She figures out some unusual ways to use it. A punk-styled necklace. Or maybe a hat.
Oh, sick. So it's got a couple different functions. Could honestly probably make a weapon. Yeah! So it's not only a stress reliever, but also very dangerous, a very dangerous weapon. Here's another video called 15 Weird Ways to Sneak Candies into Class. This video is for people who need to be consuming candy at all times. They can't wait until passing period, they can't wait until lunch, they need candy, now!
Mr. Sebastian is wearing a weird tie today. Is this actually a new trend in fashion? He's definitely hiding something. Sebastian tries to distract the students with studying so that they don't suspect anything. And meanwhile, he carefully adjusts the knot on the tie and drinks his favorite chocolate milk.
So this invention is supposed to help teachers sneak chocolate milk into class. Because I guess for some reason teachers aren't allowed to just bring like a water bottle full of chocolate milk to class. Like, teachers are allowed to have water bottles in class, right? Couldn't you just hide it in this? You could hide anything in this and no one would know. Why do you need to make a fucking tie? Who is so desperate for chocolate milk that they need to engineer this thing? Me, that's who.
Cover a plastic shirt collar bend with yellow velour. Cut off the excess and sew it.
Then it says to sew this part together, but I don't know how to sew, so I'm just gonna glue it, and I hope that's okay. Here comes the glue, Poppy. Oh, Jesus, ow, holy shit. I just touched hot glue. I think I have a burn on my finger, Jesus. Hot glue is hot, ow. All of these craft channels use hot glue like it's nothing. They should have safety warnings at the beginning of all these videos. That really could have fucked my finger up, dude. Low key, that could have high key destroyed my finger. Low key.
Fasten a tie from a collapsible plastic vase.
I didn't know what a collapsible plastic vase was. That's something that I feel like I've never seen before in my life. So I'm just gonna use a Ziploc bag. It says to make a tie shape out of this. I don't know if I wanna go for like a realistic tie look or like the tie that they have in the video, which is like this thick, like really wide tie that nobody would ever wear. Yeah, okay, I guess I'm going with a thick tie. I guess I'm going with a real thick tie. I definitely feel like the second I fill this up with water, the whole thing's just gonna unfold and this is going to be a disaster.
Hot glue the top halfway.
Is this gonna melt the plastic? Time to find out. Ow! Even like pushing this close through the plastic is like burning my fingers to even touch. Craft channels are all over hot glue like they're not constantly burning their fingers. How do they do that? How is that not the biggest mystery of 2018? I'm a little bit worried, low-key, that this is going to melt the plastic of the Ziploc bag, all this hot glue. Just low-key, high-key.
Attach the tie to the base.
So now we just glue a big strip of glue, big enough for the entire neck of this wide-ass tie. Then I'm gonna place the tie on the neck piece. Then I'm gonna press down ever so gently, burning the tips of my fingers off. You're going to be able to commit lots of crimes after this because all of your fingerprints will be burned off. So this is very exciting.
Wrap it with fabric and sew it.
I think I got hot glue in my eye. Yeah, I definitely did. How did I do that? Why craft channels? Why are you so obsessed with hot glue? Are you guys being paid off by the hot glue industry? It all makes sense now. This glue gun is also the biggest piece of trash. It comes with this little wire stand so you can set it down, but it just doesn't work. Okay, it's looking pretty good. What are the last steps?
Put a flexible tube into the hole. Pour in your drink through a funnel.
So that's gonna go right in the hole, and then I get to pour in my drink of choice. This might actually work. Hold on, I'm gonna fill this up with water. Hold on. It got a little wet, but You can hear it's got water in it. So let's give this a shot. Okay. I can't entirely tell on the screen if this looks like a tire. Not. The wire that I use definitely cannot hold the weight of all the water in this pouch. And I do feel like I've sprung a leak. It does feel very wet down here. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, be honest. If your teacher came into class one day and they were wearing this, and you were studying and you sneakily saw your teacher pull a straw out of their tie, would you be suspicious?
And when Sebastian finishes the cocktail, he takes off the tie.
When he's done with the drink, he takes off the tie as he like chucks it on the ground. Teacher, what happened to your tie? What tie? I wasn't wearing a tie today. There was never a tie. I think that water, I think it tasted like hot glue. I just got this weird taste in my mouth. Yeah, that's probably fine.
Mr. Sebastian has also brought a laptop into the classroom without anyone noticing. The secret is in his briefcase.
This one is so weird because the whole craft is like hiding the fact that the teacher is using a laptop during class. When if anyone should be allowed to use a computer during class, it should be the teacher, right? Don't most schools nowadays, like the teacher has a laptop in the classroom or like a computer anyway? Why would a teacher not be allowed to use a computer during class? It's his class. Like, is he gonna like sneakily open up the computer and his students are gonna be like, hey, what did I say about that computer, mister? Give it here. You can have it after class. But right now you gotta teach us. I want to see you get up there and write some shit on the board because I want to learn. Are students really going to do that? No, obviously. They're too busy listening to their pencil sharpeners. And this whole craft is like, ooh, you can pretend to be teaching when really you're scrolling the web on your laptop. But you can't pretend to be teaching. If you're a student, you can pretend to be paying attention because you just have to stare. But when you're teaching, you have to be like talking and answering questions and writing shit on the board. You can't be doing that and playing a YouTube video on your computer.
Take an old briefcase, cover the leather around the fasteners with painter's tape, coat the metallic clasps with gold acrylic paint, cut circles out of metallic corrugated cardboard, paint them gold, and hot glue them to make pyramids. Attach them to the corners of the briefcase.
What does any of this have to do with putting a laptop in a briefcase? What? There's so many extra steps to this. Do you want to see how you do this craft? I'll show you. There, that's the whole thing, that's the craft. Why do you need to put little gold corners on the briefcase? To make it look like a briefcase? It's already a briefcase. Is that to distract from what's going on over here? So students are like, damn, that briefcase is blinged out. They're just like staring at the gold corners on it instead of the teacher who's been staring into his laptop for the past 45 minutes. I just imagine him in the middle of teaching and he's like, so if you look on the board here, you can see, oh, whoops. Oh, I dropped my pen into my briefcase. Hold on, kids, I gotta look for it.
A laptop in a briefcase?
Yeah. All of his kids are just sitting there like watching him. Man, where did this pen go, guys? I cannot find it. It's been like 45 minutes since he even looked at them.
Put your laptop inside.
Yeah, no shit. Put the laptop inside. That's the whole thing. I know to do that. Why isn't this working? They can still see the laptop.
Put your laptop inside.
Oh, inside. I'm so stupid.
Attach an elastic cord loop at the top. Put in a mouse.
A mouse? This dude can't use the trackpad on his laptop, and he's using the mouse outside of the briefcase. How is this not the most obvious thing ever? Sorry guys, I still can't find the pen that I dropped in here almost an hour ago. I think I'm getting pretty close though. And he's browsing Troom Troom, because of course he is. He's gotta constantly be on the lookout for new, weird ways to neglect his students and get fired from his job. What kind of world does Troom Troom want us living in? I just imagine like walking into a classroom 5 years in the future and everybody's just pretending to be doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like you walk in and the teacher is at his desk pretending to be teaching, but he's really staring into his briefcase typing, and he's also like drinking chocolate milk out of this weird tie thing he invented. There's a bunch of students with their headphones plugged into pencil sharpeners just rocking out. And then there's just one student who's just sitting in the back crying, just squeezing a gigantic paperclip. And most of the students aren't even there. They're just like cardboard cutouts of themselves. Well guys, I hope